I am live, live, live. I was supposed to be taking the day off. Okay, Warm Strong, but I got my package in the mail. I got to share my package, child. What they say, take me a photo op. I got me mail, mail. I am so happy. This is the second time I got something in the mail, but I love this. I already named her. I already know who she is. I am. I'm gonna wait. I am because what they say. I only got one person. Yeah. Oh, I went to somebody else live. I think she only seen one person. Six bows is what it is. Hey, Bud Files. Yeah, girl, I got me something in the mail. Hey, Patrick. Hey, yeah, I appreciate when people send me stuff. Ooh, this is cute. I'm gonna wait for a couple of more people to come in, but this is cute. Patrick, you need to stop. Talking about he too shy. You ain't shy. You are not shy. Yeah, I got in the mail today. Oh, I'm so happy, happy, happy. Yeah, it's been a bit. I suppose it took off today. Okay, Patrick. Warmstrong already told me. I had just told him, hey, Trish, look, girl, I got me a gift, girl. Oh, Trish, when you go to school next month, are you going to be working? Or are you just going to school? I got fan mail, Patrick, baby, but somebody, I ain't gonna say because presents are always love. People throw prayers are love. You throw prayers at me, that's love because I need all the prayers I can get. I remember the blackout. Yeah, that's another thing. I did that so many times where you don't black out stuff, the address. I call that a rookie mistake. I made that mistake once too many with my address showing. That's a rookie mistake, is what it is. So, are you going to be working or just going to school, Trish, when you start doing hair? Girl, I don't like to do no hair. It may, And them women gonna get mad too. You don't do their hair right. I'm so happy everybody's in here to see my present. I am so happy. And I was just thinking about being a YouTuber too today. Anybody ready to give up? I'm ready. What they say? Put my hands up and say, "Are you ready to give up?" I know Patrick's not ready to give up, y'all. He is on a roll now. Warm, strong. He getting ready for his next trip, and yeah. But I feel it's nice when somebody gives you something. It is so nice that someone thought enough for you. Yeah. But you know what's so funny about this present is what is gift is she had a where you could win it, and I didn't have any, didn't even think I was gonna win it. And yeah, I end up winning it. She's a brand new butter roll boutique. She is brand new. And that's why I pinned um her channel up top so you can go and join it. She is really warm right there. She's really with the crocheting community, is who she girl. My mama crocheted. I can't crochet. Did never want to learn. But yeah, she's with the crocheting community, is what it is. Oh, and Trish, I was looking at your numbers too. Your numbers are looking really good with your views. You do really well. I wish I had them numbers. Yeah. And Patrick say he's just plugging through right now. We're all trying to stay on top. But most YouTubers don't make it though. People tend to give up. But I guess we just have to plug along because we're not a movie star or a model, somebody famous. That's the only way I can see you getting ahead on YouTube really fast. Unless, because you got to have some kind of following from some place, or you just, sometimes people just get blessed. So, hey, New York girl, that's my new friend. Yes, it is. She has all that relaxing. It is. It's just something about her music is different. I don't know what it is, but it's more relaxing than when I go to some channels. Honestly, I wouldn't be saying it if I didn't honestly feel that way, that it's more relaxing. Well, thank you. Everybody in here is beautiful, even the men. How's everybody doing today? I am doing great. Once my video, hey Nicole. Hi, welcome Nicole. Once my video goes up, like I'm like this at my premiere. And then once the video, I don't know if anybody else feels that when you have a premiere and it goes up and you go like, really, and then once it's over, it's like that's over till the next one because I got another one till Friday. But my goal, and I talked about my goal before, I haven't forgot about my present. I haven't forgot. But my goal with YouTube is, and I always talk about it, and I think we all need to have goals with YouTube. We really do. I even set a date by September 13th of next year, because that would be exactly 2 years. Woo! That's going to go by fast. We're almost in December. What I want to do at this point, because things could change, but this has never changed in my mind. I want to do one video a week. I want to do my live, and I might want to do more serious interviews more than once a week. Hey, Sheena. Sheena, get up so early. Sheena, I see you and go right back to bed. That's too early, Sheena. That is too early. Thanks for the thumbs up. That is too early. Sheena, somebody sent me a gift. A gift. I tried to get her on email, and then I thought maybe she might see it in my community tab. So a lot of people too don't know that about those handles. That's another thing about those handles. Y'all need to make sure that you have the handles that you want now. Like mine is I am Betty J Gathers. So of course, who name is Betty J Gathers? But say if they had 2 or 3 Betty Jean Gathers, I might have not have been able to get it. So like Sheena Ketavore Life, who got that? She don't have to worry about that handle. She don't have Cheetah Will View. They don't. Now Warm Strong, he don't have to worry about his because he came, did a little creativity. But you want to make sure though about your handles that you got what you want, because that handle is going to follow you around. Like mine is at I am Betty J Gathers. That's my handle. Okay. And hey, Scratch and Pete. Yeah, I got something in the mail. Yep. I want it. Yeah, and it was exactly what I wanted. You know how sometimes you win stuff and it's not exactly what you want, but oh shoot. But you know what? Shipping is so expensive. It really is. But yeah, we're gonna go back to the handles. You want to make sure that you have the handle that you want. Like Scratch and Pete, who's got a handle at Scratch and Pete PA? He don't have to fight for that. So people that have simple names, they're gonna have if your channel really grows, people will take your handle. Yeah, that's another thing. They'll just take it. So you want to make sure that you have your handle. That is very important. And also, too, I think, instead of you having, how you have all those numbers, some of you for your channel name, you need to go in and change that, because I think YouTube is making it now. Hey, Mimi, YouTube is making it now where newer channels can go in, like mine is Betty Gathers, like, but it's shortened instead of all those numbers. But you want to stay on top of that, because YouTube not going to stay on top of it for you. Now, like Planet Mimi Vlogs, her handle, she don't have to fight for that one right now. But if she blows up and she really don't do what she need with that handle, then she would lose that name, because somebody could just take it. So you want to make sure that you have your handle. I know it's up top to the left, because it'll be where you hit for your channel, well, up in the corner for Google. And they'll even have your handle on there now with your name, and then underneath they'll have, hey, 16 years enough, kid free. Hey, I haven't forgotten about you. I have not forgotten about you. I promise. But yeah, you want to make sure your handles, you want to make sure you're not a number anymore. You want to make sure you have a person, name, your name in that, so people can easily find you. Oh, there is Mantha. Hey, Mantha, I haven't seen Mantha for a while. I am so glad everybody. Yeah, Mantha, honey, I got me something in here. Good, honey. I'm holding off for a little while. But Mantha, we was talking about, making sure you have your handles, that and if y'all don't know what it is, it's even it's just so people can find you. Like, it's at I am Betty J Gathers, you know. But like someone said, if your channel is really big, somebody will just take it, just to take it. Probably make you pay for you to get it back. So you want to make sure you have your handle and check that for sure. Okay. Another thing I wanted to talk about too was, and I always talk about, because I don't know if I got a lot of people that's new in the chat, but you don't even have to be new. Those 4,000 watch hours, I love to talk about those, because people wait to the end. And I say a lot of times they wait to the end because they just don't know they should be doing it early, because you'll get your 1,000 people. I always talk about that. I think it's so important. Healthy G Mom, I'm telling you, I'll get back to that. I'm trying to see. I don't think they updated the handles yet in the about me section. They I want to say it's up. I'm hoping I don't want to hit this tab. But I know when you hit up on your picture for Google, to open Google, it has my name and it has my handle. I don't know if everybody, but somebody says something about you got to make sure something is activated. Hey, Dee from Australia. Dee Newman she's a great person to know. She's starting to make her videos. So you really need to follow her. But back to the 4,000 watch hours, you want to make sure you start early, because once you get 1,000 people, you want to already have your 4,000 watch hours, and then you can go and get monetized right away. Okay. So, with that bit of information, I call it education, then to start now, because you're going to need help getting those 4,000 watch hours. Anybody on here that got their watch hours, the 4,000, it's work. So you're going to need, help getting those watch hours. Lovely Samira. I hope I said that right. I love that name. Samira. I love that name. But yeah, you want to make sure you start on those 4,000 watch hours early. Okay. That's another thing. And I was thinking of what else, because the reason I was talking, because I did a video today, and I hope y'all get to watch it, is talking about some of these things, because a lot of things we don't know about when you brand new. And I am so far from getting my wife. And Mantha, you know what? You need to start working on them. You need to start now, today. If you have not set up playlists, people, go to my page and you'll see how I set up my playlists. Okay, you want to do one, you want to organize them. You want to make maybe one with 20 hours. If you have 20 hours, one with 10 hours, organize where you have the playlist, one with 5 hours. Because if you make them too long, people not going to want to run them. Okay. But that's the only way. You're going to have to get help with that, unless you have a snowball of people coming in. Okay. Because some people get enough views on their own to get their watch hours. I was looking at Trish here, she'll get hers. I looked at a friend of mine, Tiff Gets Fit. She'll get hers. They get a lot of views. And also, y'all not going in there, what I want to say, YouTube studios. How many of you really look at YouTube studios? How many of you in here? Samir, what do you mean you need to redo everything? I have playlists. Okay. So have anybody been playing your playlist, or are you playing somebody's playlist? Because you got to get in the game too now. They're just not, they're just not going to sit, somebody's just not going to come in there and say, unless they're working on their playlist, man. The only way they're going to come, they're going to say, hey, can we trade playlists? So you want to start really getting on that right now so you can get monetized. We all want money. I mean, you hear people say, I want money. I don't care. Yeah, and I know it's going to take me time. I really do. But besides those, I was off YouTube for 2 months, and now I have to be working hard. I thought you were gone for a while. Okay, okay, okay. I want to get on. I'm trying to find a pencil so I don't lose myself, because I tend to do that. But you do want to go into your YouTube studios, because that will tell you. And anybody that want to correct me, please, because I'm still new. I only been here 14 months, okay? But you want to go into that YouTube studio, because you can be working really, really hard, but you're just spinning your wheels. And that's basically what I was doing, spinning my wheels, because my views was pretty good some months back. But then I tried to switch up something and my views dropped. I didn't realize you want your social to be monetized. Your social to be I don't understand your social to be monetized. I guess I'm not understanding that. Hey, Fat Ninja. How you doing? I want to call you by your real name now. But still see. Okay. Well, I want you to feel better, and thanks for the support. I'm trying to see. Oh no! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! You gonna need? Yeah, they gonna want you so. Yeah, because you got to pay taxes. You're like you're working for yourself and not really for YouTube. They making money off you, but yeah, I think she means Social Security number, don't she? I think she means social. I thought she meant. Let's see. I'm paying person for sure if anyone's helping. I'm playing. I'm playing person. Not sure if anyone helping me. Okay, Mantha. Okay. Mantha says she needs some help on her running her playlist. So if anybody want to trade up playlists with Mantha. Yeah, that's what I thought she meant. So yeah. Because you're self-employed. And when you're self-employed, then you're definitely gonna have to pay, you have to pay taxes. And if you make a profit, then you're going to be a business, and you're going to have to pay self-employment taxes, all the other taxes included with a business. That I do know. I did that for years. So yeah. But if you're not making any money, but if you make enough, plus if you work, it could push you over to another tax bracket. So sometimes you have to be a little careful on that. So yeah, but yeah, you want to make sure. Now I know Fat Ninja, I know he does lives all the time. So I know he's a gamer too. So I don't know. I guess if you did lives all the time, I would assume you could, yeah, you could become monetized. Because I thought thinking about my son, because that's all he did, the football thing, and he got monetized. So, but it was a lot of work before he got monetized. My son worked his tail off to get monetized. So, but that's why I say you want to go into the YouTube studios and see, how long people are watching your content. See if YouTube pushing you out, because sometimes I was looking at my videos on YouTube in June, all the months, June to about August, they was pushing them out. They wasn't catching, but they was pushing me out. Then all of a sudden they wasn't pushing my videos out. Now, when I noticed that and I switched back over to my videos like in the past, then it started again. I need to check today's, but my today's had a pretty good number. And they're watching my videos pretty long. Okay. So that's another thing. You want to get in those studios. If you don't know it, the best person to find is Nick Nimmin, Nimmin. He knows everything new. Nick Nimmin, Nimmin. And I'm telling you, he will help you a lot. But you're gonna have to sit down and spend the time to do it. Okay. And another thing I found out, the reason I knew to go back in the past when my videos was doing real good was because I had somebody start looking at my videos. You can do that. You can get somebody that, I don't want to say, they look at your video and they say everything. You want somebody to analyze it, because I can look at your video and it looks good to me. But then when I go to analyzing it, then I might say, what, if you did a little bit here, you did something here, and you can agree to change it, or you could not, and you can also in the studio, say somebody, and I had that in my video today, say if somebody been watching your video for 5 minutes, okay, and the YouTube studio going to show you, they're going to even show you if they were skipping, because there'll be little dips in there, okay, they'll see if they skipping through it. But say if you did a good solid 5 minutes, and that's good. 5 minutes is good. But then what happened is I've had a video with 5 and then it just drops off. It shows a line like zip. Then you need to go back and see, why did you have that major drop? There is a reason. It could be a long pause. It could be you've been showing the same scenery too long. People want fast. Me and Warmstrong was talking about that today. This is what people want. They want change of sceneries. That's why they like them shorts. I like shorts. I like videos too. But this is what they want. They don't want, unless they're really invested in you. Once people are invested in you, then yeah, they'll sit there and listen to you, is what it is. So, and you got to be yourself. And when I look at Fat Ninja, when I go over there, and I was telling them, the old women, we like going to his channel because, he is, and his friends are just who they are. And you know it. I'm vested now. I want to see them all the time. I'm vested. I'm vested. Yeah, because you just want to make sure that people are actually watching, people are returning. Okay. Say if you got 500 people, 500 subs, and say 50 people are returning. Hi, Craft by the Rose. I caught you yesterday. I know. I got me something from Butterball. I was trying to wait a little bit to see if she was gonna come. I cannot believe, I think you know though, Craft by the Rose. I've been waiting for that. But I was talking about Fat Ninja. When you walk in there, it just feels like home. It really does. And I was telling him, don't try to clean it up. Don't try to change the language. That's what they are, and let us enjoy it. And if somebody don't like it, then they need to, not be there. But it is. You got something there. So you just hold on, grow slow. You know my thing, grow slow, build a strong foundation, a strong one, and they'll come. It may take a little while, but they'll come. At first I was like everybody else, rushing the numbers, rushing the numbers, rushing the numbers. And then after a while, you like, you know what? They gonna come. If my content is good, they are going to come. Okay. And because if you rush too much and then people aren't really watching your videos, then what good is it? If I got 546. So say if I got 546 and nobody's really watching, then what good is 1,000 gonna do me? So I just wanted, the best way is to grow organically. I've really learned that. But let me change this around. However, because but cancels everything that I said in the front. However, you can make really good friends out there. Like I forgot his name entirely, but being free after 16 years. After raising children. And I like him. He don't have that many people following him, but his videos are short and but they're fun, you know. And that's what I'm saying, that you want to be able to, when you see a name, you want to know, like Craft by D Rose, crocheting, you know, Fat Ninja gaming. I've even been reading about some gaming, Mr. Fat Ninja. So even if you don't make it tomorrow, Mississippi, I'll get you the following week. So, don't feel pressed if if you can't make it. I'm telling you, because I know what it is to be sick. And a lot of people getting sick. I stay in Florida. I think I'm gonna start back masking up, y'all. There are too many people getting sick. I'm gonna have to start back masking up. I think we all taking a chance. And my sister's a nurse. She said a reason too why a lot of people are getting sick is because I guess they were all masked up for all those years, and then their hand washing was really well, and everybody's getting lax. So everybody's starting to get sick again. It might not be the coronavirus, but the flu is really out there. So I think I'm a mask back up. Thanks, Samira. I really do. I really do. But yeah, YouTube, I'm gonna start opening this box. YouTube, I don't, not gonna make me see me open it. YouTube is it was really hard for me. I don't know if anybody else, and I always say that YouTube was very hard for me when I started. And I wanted to give up so many days. Yeah, I just got sick again. But you know what, Samira? I used to but I was older though. I started getting colds back to back. So I started getting the flu shot, and then now I don't get them back to back. I don't know why. You can't see, I'm opening it. I already gave it a name. Huh. And she wrapped it so cute. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, even when I get my mail at the mailbox, I still clean my hands. Or when Amazon comes, I don't bleach down the boxes like I used to. But you remember that first year, they had us scared to death. Yeah. You know what? It could be your immune system low. Maybe you want to start thinking about, supplementing or eating a lot more vegetables and stuff. I need to get my view like when I just started. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, Samantha, you were getting views earlier. You need to go back and look at your look at them. I'm telling you, I stayed up all night one night. God having truth. I met with Warmstrong and Leanne. Adventures of Ethel the Van. It's not adventures. I always say adventures. But we met together to talk about our channels, and it really got me to thinking. So, Samantha, I had to go back, watch all my videos, and the ones that had real good views on them, I wrote them all down. So, I'm going back to how I was doing. Hey, Conkin 916, how you doing? It's been a while. It has been a while. I'm up here opening me something from the someone, a creator from, I pinned her Butterball Roll. Butterball, I always get her name mixed up. Butterball Roll. Butter Roll. Butterball. Butter Roll. Oh, my poor brain. Butter Roll Boutique. I got her on. She's new, everybody. So it'd be nice if you went over and got acquainted. She has the greatest personality. And I can wait. I don't know what you can wait on, Warmstrong. Must be numbers. must be must be numbers. But yeah. That's what you want to do, Mantha. I'm telling you, go back and look at all your videos. And also what y'all can do if you're really, really serious, sometimes you can meet up like in a private StreamYard, and you can go over each other's videos, and that helps strength. But I bet you, Mantha, if you go back to your old videos, my sister bought me these. She was scared about me using the real nice ones, but sure. It's open. See how nice she is? Oh. She wrapped it so nice. Oh, I got a card. I'm so glad everybody is here. I wasn't even supposed to be. Ah. Oh, that's so sweet. I'll keep this one close to my heart. Well, thank you, Butter Roll Boutique. And then she sent me her cards. They're so cute. That already tell you she's artistic. Oh, hey, Northeast Lincolnshire. But you know what? One more thing I wanted to discuss, I'm not going to say one more before I open the door, is networking. Networking. I really wanted to, when I talk about networking, because I had wanted to bring this certain person on here because she does an excellent job of networking, because that's one of my weakness. I'm not a scratching Pete that's everywhere. But I know I'm going to have to do better, because even Mantha is the greatest supporter. Mimi, greatest support. I should be over there like this. Samira, everybody in here, Northeast Lincolnshire, always here. But I'm not there. So I'm going to have to change things up. Somebody showed me a way how I can do it. I got to get better. I've been saying that, but and I'll keep saying it's time, but it is time, and sometimes I know it's going to get harder because the more people you get, but I just think that networking is ah, ah, exactly what I want. She, let me just say, she handmade this, people. Handmade it. Oh my God. Ah, ah, ah. Look at this. Oh my God. I wish Crafty Leo was here. Oh my, and they come off, y'all. I'm not gonna put, look, and her dress come off. And her girl, my granddaughter ain't getting this. Ain't that adorable? My granddaughter not getting, look at them. She is the cutest little thing. Isn't that nice? Mantha, my granddaughter not getting this. Look at her got the little bows on, girl. I know, craft by the road. Ain't that cute? And you could take all the look at that. I'm gonna have to order one of these for my granddaughter. I sure wouldn't mind paying for. I would have to save it till she's older, because she's she's 9, but she's still not old enough to really, keep something cute. Oh, this is one of those dolls where, like for a teenager or somebody like me. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. Uh-oh. Don't fall, baby. Butter Roll Boutique. Her name is going to be Butter for the first name, Roll for the middle name, and last name Boutique. What about that? Isn't that just as cute? I finally got my girl, y'all. I finally, yeah. My face, when I seen her with with this purple mantha, it is. I tell you, but Mantha, you're gonna see me more because Trish the natural, I've been going over her because Trish is just faithful. Mantha, you are all y'all just, oh, I got, like I say, Northeast Linkshire. They was with me when I ain't have nobody on here and would stay here and they would be eating in the background and they would, people, you don't forget that. I haven't forgotten that, but I'm not doing my part in it. So, and I was gonna take today off, but when this came in the mail, because I've been waiting for her, Miss Butter Roll. Oh my goodness, got something to say about networking and supporting you. Let me up. Oh, sure. I don't have a problem with that. Hold on. Let's see. Let me put my baby down. I do not have a problem with that. Invite, copy, and paste. Okay, there it is. Fat Ninja. It's there because I'm gonna pull it right back up as soon as you take it. You see it? Yeah. But yeah, you're gonna like Fat Ninja with Daryl when he comes up. Okay. Let me do this one. And here he comes. Miss Mr. Mr. Sicky Wicky, y'all.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
God.
I had a
Uh,
snot rag in my nose about an hour ago.
Woo!
Oh my goodness. I was a hot mess,
You
but
was a hot mess.
I was a hot mess, but you know what? I'm here because what you said earlier that totally struck a chord with me.
Uh-huh.
When you say that you support somebody, do you truly
Yep, yep.
support people? And do they truly support you? That is the biggest thing because people got to look at it like this. Okay, now, Miss Betty, you got 546 subscribers
Yeah.
right now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
when you fully support those subscribers, basically you double the amount of people that you got to support. Okay, Now the question that y'all need to ask yourself is, do those people deserve your support?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Um, and this is going to be a little polarizing because I'm just speaking my truth. I'm not saying this is
Okay.
the status quo.
Okay.
There are some people that don't deserve your support.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't come to your lives, if they don't leave you meaningful comments,
Yep. Yep.
you know what? Put your support somewhere else because, like when Betty J goes live, boom, I'm there. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm not on her live, you best believe I'm going to run her replay and I'm gonna leave a comment.
Yeah.
But now, there's some YouTubers that are lesser subscribers than me. Don't give me no support. Guess what? I
Mm-hmm.
don't support them. I don't
Mm-hmm.
run their playlist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't leave them no comments. I don't go to their lives because you know what? When you are a true supporter, you get stretched thin. You get stretched
Mm-hmm.
very, very thin. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to judicate where you're going to put your energy at. So
Yeah.
now the people that show up and show out either on your lives or your replays, that's where you focus your energy because we talked about this before. A lot of people talked about it. Everybody's still in that sub for sub, which is still a violation of YouTube policies. That's never changed, but people still try to do it. So just because you come over to my video and leave a comment and you ain't subscribed to me, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna sub back. You're gonna have to come over there and show me some support. Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm the end all be all.
Yeah.
I'm the big bad. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying that we need to support each other, and it needs to be equal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because like, what return am I getting if I'm going to your lives, sitting there the
Mm-hmm.
whole time, watching your videos, leaving comments,
I
leaving
know.
likes, sharing you out on the community tab? What am I getting back? Because like you
Mm-hmm.
said, Miss Gathers, this is a business. We all want to get paid. Now, how fast you want to get there, of course, that's
Yeah.
up to you. But
Mm-hmm.
how tired are you going to get trying to get there? Because
Yeah.
see, that's how come I don't do what you do, Miss Gathers. I don't do all that editing and stuff. I'm too lazy to
It's
do all
work.
that.
It's work.
Right,
It's not
right.
being lazy. It's just your choice, really.
Right. So I don't do that. But I totally appreciate all the people that do it cuz that's like
Mm-hmm.
you're doubling or even tripling your workload just to do
Mm-hmm.
one video. And that's
Mm-hmm.
why I respect you. For one, I respect you for doing what you do. Number two, you want to reach out to people and say, "Hey, look, I like what you're doing. Let's connect, let's network together and try to all grow together at the same time. Let's not
Mm-hmm.
shut people out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's invite people in if they are doing the right thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so if people don't support you to your liking, to what you do for them, don't support them. And I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like I said, that's polarizing. A lot of people probably ain't gonna like it, but it's the
Mm-hmm.
truth because I support a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
probably support more people than I have subscribers,
Mm-hmm.
and it gets tiring. Like I have a laptop over here, and I got 3 or 4 people. I'm running their playlists right now.
Playlist. Yep.
I'm running them, making sure that they have them paused.
Mm-hmm.
All the leaving likes on them every time,
Yeah.
going back, making sure I leave likes on them. Do those people deserve that support? Damn right they do,
Mm-hmm.
because they give me support.
Mm-hmm.
So don't do that whole tried and true thing. Oh well, I'm gonna go over here and like this person's video without actually leaving a comment
I
besides,
know.
"Hey, great video."
Yeah.
That
And
don't
some
tell me
people will
nothing.
just subscribe and not do anything. And I can always tell that because nothing's in the comment.
Yep,
And that's gonna drop off. So I don't even, waste my time on that one.
yep,
That's
yep.
just
I
you
don't
just
even respond to it.
yeah,
I don't. I
you
don't even
haven't left
respond to it.
yeah, you haven't left a comment. But
Yeah,
I like I say, I know I'm guilty. of that. And I know I've lost a couple of people because of that,
Hmm.
so, and I can only blame me, so I
Right.
can't blame anybody else. Because, like you say, all these people come on here and then I don't acknowledge them.
Hmm.
What kind of, what?
Right. But you also said another word that's very key in this conversation.
Hmm.
Invested.
Yeah. Hmm.
Because I'm invested in your content and you as a person. So, you know what? If you don't give me a comment on one of my videos for like a week or so, that's okay because I know eventually you'll either A, leave me a comment, or B,
Hmm.
show up in one of my lives. I already
Hmm.
know.
Hmm.
So therefore, things like that you let go because you are invested.
Hmm. Hmm.
And that goes to the whole networking thing. Just don't pop in somebody's live and say, "Hey, I'm here to show support," and then not interact with the chat. You know,
Hmm.
um, just don't come in there and say, "Hey, I'm leaving you a thumbs up."
Hmm.
Okay, anybody can
Hmm.
go in there and leave a thumbs up. What do you have to give to the conversation?
Hmm.
That's how you
Yeah.
network. That's how you stretch
Yeah.
yourself out there and see people. And like you said earlier, Miss Gathers, like when you are real, like you said about my live streams, we just a whole bunch of goofy tail people, but we're real.
Yeah.
So how you see us on camera, if you was to see us off of camera, we would still act the exact same way.
Hmm.
And people see that. I mean, you're not
Hmm.
the first, and you will not be the last person that says,
Hmm.
"Man, I love your camaraderie. Y'all seem like y'all been knowing each other for a long
Hmm.
time," which we have.
Hmm.
So yeah, networking is about being, personable to people, also being honest and having
Yeah.
integrity. Because
Hmm.
if you are transparent, people will be drawn to you all the time. It will never fail. Now, will it spike your numbers up? Will you blow up overnight? Probably
Hmm.
not.
Hmm.
But
But that's not what we're doing it for. That's the
right,
whole. Yep.
right. Because Black Money Corp said it best. He said, "I would rather have one true supporter than 100
Hmm.
subscribers."
Hmm.
Because those subscribers can come and go. But
Hmm.
but that one true supporter, they
Uh-huh.
will be there by you whether you sick, whether you take a break,
Uh-huh.
or whatever. They gonna be there. So
Yep, yep. But I am. I keep saying that's what I say. I keep saying I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better. Now. One time I can't. This baby doll, honey, it's got earrings. Oh my goodness!
it's got some
It got
bling.
earrings. She thought of everything.
It's got some bling.
I know. Got hey, this has got some. What the heck was I gonna say? That I always do that. Cut myself off and then beat up. Forgot. Oh shoot, I forgot. But yeah, I just that networking component is really oh, I was gonna say at one time I was on everybody live. Now I'll tell you, I was everywhere, anywhere, whoever needed me. Even Jamie is another one. We would get on people lives. We look like a hot mess, But after a while, that is tiring. It's like I can't, and then I kind of lost myself and my channel, because then I wasn't learning anything new to get my channel ahead. So once I backed up, then it did really help uh my channel really. So I'm gonna have to find a way to balance it out. Hey there, best friend. Are you off today? But I'm gonna let's see. Samantha said, I always use my comments to catch up on my supporters. Sometimes because of work, I miss a lot. Yeah, I can only, and you know what, Samantha? And then look at me, I'm retired. I'm retired. Okay. So, yeah, but like I said, and I noticed one of my, so there she is, Butter Roll Boutique. Thank you, so, honey. I got her. She the one made it for me. I didn't know she was gonna have little earrings, girl.
Looking like Beyonce.
Look at her. I told her I ain't giving this to my granddaughter. She'll tear it up. I could take everything off. Oh my goodness. Believe me, I'm gonna use your cars. You think I'm not? That is just the cutest. I just, and you know what? And that's another thing I tell people. And I was talking to my best friend that's on here is, you give people things, and especially younger people. I'm just gonna put it there, and they don't even know how to say thank you anymore.
Right.
They really don't.
Right.
They really don't. And I'm gonna even say I have my own family members.
Hmm.
I mean, if I give you something, you can't say thank you.
Yeah. Now, see, when we was kids, we'd have got our heads slapped off.
I know that's what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. The own children I raised. I'm gonna say
Hmm.
a child, but you can't. Why should I send you anything else? And I guess that's
Right.
the answer right there about the networking.
Hmm.
I just answered the question myself.
Yep.
Why? Why?
Right.
Why? So, and I know a couple of people, they supported me nonstop, and I just didn't, and they stopped too. And that's what they should have did. They stopped.
Right.
But you know
Yep.
what? I'm going to grab them back up.
Hmm. Yep. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, forgive me, but yeah. Oh, I was gonna say too. It's also a creator. I noticed she got all these names written in a book,
Hmm.
and I noticed my name, and she's always there too. And she has all these names. And I asked her, how? She just said, I make that effort. I go through this whole book, and that's just it, you know? So
Right.
she said sometimes she gets by once a week, sometimes twice a week. It just depends. I always know she gonna be there. So I
Mm.
I, I didn't start picking up the slack with her too, you
Yep.
know. So because even when I seen Mantha, was it this morning?
Hmm.
Might have been this morning or the other day. I'm like, oh my God, Mantha back. Well, she was always there. Samira is another one starting to drop in all the time. But it is, YouTube is just, I had it hard. I did. I didn't know how to edit at all there. At all.
Mm.
At all. So I
Yeah.
had to learn all that and still learning every day.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is a learning experience for everybody. I don't care who you are. There is going to be some deficit that you have,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to have to either network with people or watch a whole bunch of, YouTube videos. Whatever you got to
Uh-huh.
do
Mm-hmm.
to fill in that hole. And
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go in the chat real quick. Yeah. Mr. Gilmore, yeah, man. No, I see it too, and I'm kind of like you, sir. I like to sit back and observe stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see the landscape change,
Yeah.
you don't want to be that person that was like, "Hey, look, I've been telling y'all, but I'm gonna be the first one in line saying, hey, I told you so."
Mm-hmm.
Because this, it's not supposed to be a race,
Mm-hmm.
but for a lot of people, it is. And then when you try to rush through things so quickly, you are
Mm-hmm.
losing yourself. And that's the one
Mm-hmm.
thing that you should not do.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's your faith that keeps you in line or your
Uh-huh.
friends that keep you in line, whatever keeps you in line, you
Mhm.
need to hold on to that because in this YouTube game, and Miss Gathers, you
Mhm.
know this as much as I do. These YouTube streets will
Please,
take you out.
out. They'll
They will take
take
you. They will spit you out. They'll chew
you.
you up and spit you out quickly. So you just got to be with it, and you got to surround yourself with those champions. Whenever I
Yeah,
say somebody's a champion on my
yeah,
lives, they mean something to me, and I want them to know
yeah,
personally, you are a champion to me.
yeah, yeah.
Like Easy Digging, Mr. Gilmore, you
Mhm,
Miss Gathers,
mhm,
all my co-hosts,
mhm,
they would keep me grounded.
mhm,
Proud Mixed Child, Black Money Corp. There's so many
mhm,
people.
mhm.
I could do a whole live about shouting out everybody
Yo,
that
yeah.
holds me down on a daily basis.
Mhm.
Not when I go live,
Uh-huh.
not once a week.
Uh-huh.
It's whenever I need them.
Mhm.
I've really never spoken to Mr. Gilmore personally, but I know if I had this information, I could call him up right now.
Mhm.
I'd be like, "Yo, man, I got something heavy on my chest, bro. I got to
Yeah.
get off my chest. He'd be like, "All right, man, let's
Let
chop
it
it up."
go.
I already know that. I already know that because of the type of man that he is, and those are very few and hard in between to have in your corner because everybody
Hmm.
think this is a competition, and it's not.
Hmm.
YouTube is big enough for all of us to eat. We can
I'm
all eat,
telling you.
but
Plus
people
some more.
plus some more. But people got to quit being so damn greedy. No,
Miss Butter Roll Boutique, guess what her name is? Her first, middle, and last. Her first name is Butter, the middle name is Roll, and the last name is Boutique. So you know I can't forget you now, girl. Butter, Miss Butter here. Mhm. Yep. And they're my favorite color too. Even Mantha knew that. The purples and the blues, these are my favorite colors. Yeah, Patrick. Yep, yep, yep. I'm so happy. This supposed to be my day off too, Miss Doretha. Soon as I got this in the mail, I gotta go live. See, that's what I'm talking about. Uh, but I do what? Oh no, I'm interviewing you tomorrow. Don't worry about it. But anyway, I do
well,
have.
no. Hey, go ahead and ask
Well,
the
I was
question.
gonna say that even in the chat, we all need to set goals. And
Hmm.
I tell everybody, I know it was a year, September 13th. So next year, I'm looking a whole year ahead
Hmm.
till 2 years, September 13th, if God willing. And I want to only do one video a week. That's it.
Hmm.
I've been wanting that from the beginning. I want to just do one video a week. And I still want to do my live. And my Tuesday lives are more of the serious. And I notice I'm getting, even with this, I notice I'm getting a little bit more serious than being all over the place. I've noticed
Hmm.
that. But I'm beginning to really enjoy my Tuesday lives,
Hmm.
and I like to find out about people, just before YouTube, during YouTube, you know, and like you say, like you got your background, but where the kids at? You know what I mean? That's you I because even with me and my husband, like I got space, you know what I mean? But I
Hmm.
think about other people. But when I started, I was because I didn't know how to cut out anything out. So when the phone rung, I used to pull the phone out. The dog bark, I'd be like, oh God, my husband makes some noise. It was a mess at first because I had no clue. And that's when Butter Roll Boutique, she was saying she looked at my video today a couple of times because she really, a lot of things you really don't understand. And you try to get as much as you can out of something that you see or somebody just starting. And the best people to look at is the one that's doing it and brand new. I say.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
start from there, you look at their struggle, and maybe it'll help yours a little bit.
Right. Right.
Oh my God, this chat just going. I would love to interview folks, but I'm too nervous. Oh, please. He is an interviewer. I don't know what he's talking about. Patrick. Scratch and Pete. Steve Gilmore's talking. S- Steve says, lovely Samara. Oh,
Definitely.
hello, learning to grow my own. How are you doing? Welcome. You missed my gift opening. I'm hoping I didn't miss anybody. I don't think so. But welcome. But yeah, my gift was my doll from Butter Roll Boutique, and that's her name. Say, I miss Butter. I say they left me in the pan a little long. I'm brown butter, is what I am. And she is. I tell you, my age, that's what I'm telling y'all. Take care of Take care, take care of yourself, because in them 30s, I'm telling you, I always get back on that too by taking because when you're in your 30s, I say mid-30s and 40s, 45, so that's the time your life is so busy. See, you're raising children. You know what I mean? Everything's just going, like just like this.
Yep.
and you don't take care of time for yourself. And men either. You know, women always say we don't take care of our men. I was just talking to my son because he's gonna be hitting 40 this year. And I was saying, son, you haven't been taking care of yourself good. Now you got to get on
Ooh,
the ball,
facts.
because he has a lot of weight and he's got to lose some of that weight because it's gonna cause something in a little bit
Hmm.
if he don't, get it off.
Yeah.
And
I mean, heck, look at me. I was 38 years old and had a stroke.
I know, and it happens.
Hmm. Yep.
That's the whole thing. So my sister-in-law had a stroke and she was fairly young, but I think she might have been in her 40s.
Hmm.
But she woke up to a real bad headache that just she said was just crushing headache.
Hmm.
And what happened, my brother's a firefighter. He was supposed to he worked that day, but he got sick and came home. If he wouldn't have came home, she probably wouldn't have made it. And he
Hmm.
said she kept getting up and getting up, and then she came and sat down and just fell over.
Hmm.
And then he had to call the paramedics.
Hmm.
So did it just come on suddenly or did you have warning signs?
Well, I did have warning signs, but unfortunately, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize what they were because I was at work,
Mm-hmm.
and from basically 8 o'clock a.m. to about 1 o'clock p.m., I was actually having a stroke. But I thought it was like heat exhaustion because it was so hot
Oh,
that day because I was working in a
okay.
factory, and it was like 101 degrees regular
Mm.
temperature. So of course inside of a factory it's gonna be like 5 or 10 degrees hotter.
Yeah.
So that whole time I thought, cause I kept having this very nagging pain in the back of my right leg.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just heat cramps, heat exhaustion. I'd go grab some water, sit down for a minute, and I'd be okay. Well, after the third time it happened, I was like, you know what? I need to go to the doctor, get this checked out.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked my supervisor, hey, can I go? Hey, no problem. So I went.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, people that are married, especially newlyweds,
Mm-hmm.
do not start off a conversation with your significant other with, hey, babe, don't trip out, but how do I get to the hospital from here? Don't, don't, don't do that. Don't do that.
Not a woman. Not a
Don't,
woman. I don't
don't
know.
do
Some
that.
men are just as bad though. I think
Don't
my
do that.
husband might be the
So
one.
so my wife is freaking out like, oh yeah, ah." I'm like, just chill out for a second. I need to know how to get to the hospital from where I'm at. I want to get my leg checked out.
Ooh, Jesus.
My leg is hurting. I want to get it checked out. So she calmed down enough to tell me the direction because I have a very crappy sense of direction.
Uh-huh.
So she told me how to get to the hospital from there. So I was in there and they were checking me out, did all the stuff, and I was like, okay, it's about 1.5 hours, 2 hours. I'm like, okay,
Uh-huh.
look, I need to go home because I'm tired. I want to get something to eat, whatever. And they
Mm.
said, sir, you ain't going nowhere. I'm like, what the hell you talking about? Like,
What?
you didn't had a stroke. I'm like, what?
Oh boy.
So to put that in perspective, I've been
Mm-hmm.
having a stroke since 8 o'clock that morning. Drove myself to the hospital,
Mm-hmm. It happened.
fully conscious the whole entire time. Sat there for almost 2 hours, still conscious, still able to talk correctly and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But then after I got admitted, the next 2 hours, that's when everything started to fall
Yep.
apart.
Yeah,
My
you got
whole,
there just in time.
yeah, the whole right side went.
Just
But
mm.
if I would have realized the symptoms, they could have gave
Yeah.
me that
Then you were
clot
still
buster.
fairly young. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you just thinking, you know,
yep,
I'm just hot and I'm tired. Because who would have think, at 38, even though it does happen,
yeah.
so yeah, you really I'm telling y'all, them the years you really need to, if you haven't been taking care of yourself, you need to be really. And then when the coronavirus, I'm up there running my mouth, and that
Hmm.
slowed me down a lot because I exercise all the time.
Hmm.
Okay. And I need to get that's another thing I need to. I've been really falling down on. I hate to even go to the doctor this week. It'd be like, oh, la. Okay, okay.
Yep.
And I used to love to go to the doctor because I was always, I'm always healthy. I'm like, I still is, thank God. But it's just when you're not doing what you know you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Let's see. I have to go now. Okay, Mantha. I have to
Okay.
go now.
You
There's
have a
public
good day. Be
transportation
blessed.
strike. Oh my God, public transportation strikes are going to try to get my daughter from school. Enjoy they striking. They want some more money. Ah!
Who don't?
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do on
Right.
that end. But
Yep.
yeah, really taking care of yourself
Oh yeah.
is. But
And that.
I think in Florida, I'm switching gears too. I'm thinking in Florida we're gonna have a cold winter. I'm really thinking so
Mm,
that we're gonna have. It's just been funny. It's just been funny weather.
well, this latter part of this year has been funny. I could, and
I,
it, it's funny that you say that. A lot of
uh,
other people are saying the exact same thing.
yeah,
So
it's just
it's not
something.
just
Just
you. It's not just
I
you.
know it's just something about
Off.
something.
It's off.
Yeah, off. And I know other people feel it. Like you say, there is something just right around the corner. Because Warmstrong, where he stays at, he said it snowed a little bit the other day, but where he stays is cold anyway, Michigan.
Mm,
But yeah, I just think it's going to be a cold winter. But now I know it snowed in Florida before, but I know the last time I can remember seeing snow in Florida, I had to be second grade.
mm,
And that was, and it was like in the back of the school. I can still remember us playing in it, in the back of the school. But I,
mm,
I know Central Florida gets it sometimes. And somebody say they hate going to the ER. The longest I've waited is 4 hours. But yeah, ER can be crazy.
right.
That's why I say if you can catch the doctor office before,
Right.
but something like with yours, yeah, that's straight to the emergency room.
Yep.
Instead of going straight to the because but you have to wait, just like and a lot of doctors won't take you right in either. So I go to the old people doctor office, so they take you right in. They take you right in.
To the old doctor.
I know the
Old
old
doctor.
Charlie. Us old people now.
Oh my
I
goodness.
like that office because you ain't got to go nowhere and get your blood work. You get it right there in the doctor office. I told a girl, I said, "Oh Lord, I'm with the old people." She said, "Yep, you sure are, girl." And then my cousin say, "Betty, will you quit claiming you old?" I said, "I am." Shoot, you know how many people didn't make it? Didn't make it. So what are you taking for that cold?
Oh, I got antibiotics and I got
Oh,
them.
you had to take antibiotics.
I got
Okay.
those one cough pills they got now. They look like little Orbeez that you see on ice creams.
Uh-huh.
You swallow them and they're like a time release and
Oh,
they're
okay.
supposed to stifle the cough, but
Uh-huh.
they really don't work that well. I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have to get
I'm
out and go
telling you
get some
what's
cough
really
medicine.
good is I'm telling you what's really good. I tell people get you an orange and wash it real good. Don't take the peeling off and slice it and put it in in boiling hot water and let it boil with those peelings on it.
Hmm.
You'll feel good. Some people add a little something or other, the hot little toddy. That knock you out. It knock you out and you be sweating. That's what them old people now. I
Oh,
know Butter Roll Boutique. Honey, I know you know about them hot toddies now.
oh yeah, oh
Look
yeah,
at
oh
them
yeah,
old people. Them old people
man,
had it right, y'all.
man, me 6 year old being drunk.
I know. I hope they didn't put no liquor in mine when I was little. But them old people, I don't know what they was doing. They had it. They had it right. But I'm telling you, with YouTube, I don't know what I was expecting. Like I didn't know anything about the YouTube streets.
Mm,
I would have never dreamed there, and people that don't know about it, you never dreamed that there's something going on in YouTube. There is a YouTube creator city, is what it
mhm,
is.
mhm,
So I don't know what I really expected. I didn't expect that I had the network.
Yeah, hey, there's so many things that I'm still learning, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm growing pretty quickly, and so
Mm-hmm.
I'm having to learn on the fly because like when I first came onto YouTube, I
Uh-huh.
mean, I unwillingly fell into a trap. I'm still weeding weeds off of my subscriber list because
Uh-huh.
what I did, I came
Uh-huh.
across, and see, this was before I found out. Now I'm going to put this in preference. Not all,
Mm-hmm.
but some. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna say that first before I
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah. I
Some,
hear
not
you.
all. Okay, so I came across some Filipino women. They were singing, nice
Mm-hmm.
voice. Okay, cool. So I gave them a super chat.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a couple bucks, no big deal.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show my appreciation because I've been watching them for a week or so. So I gave them, a couple bucks. All of a sudden, I look at my subscribers the next day. I had like 10 or 15 new subscribers out of
Mm-hmm.
nowhere. It's overnight. I'm like, what is what is going on?
Yeah.
So I started looking at a whole bunch of people I didn't even know, didn't even see in the chat. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Oh.
So then a week went by, all 15 of them dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what the hell was going on. So then I started asking around, a couple of new people I had met. I was like, what is this? It's like, oh, yeah. Oh, do you fell into that trap? I'm like, what are you talking about, a trap? And then, they explained to me, some of those channels, they want to, hook up to you through their ninja accounts and say, hey,
Mm-hmm.
we'll boost you here, we'll boost
Yep.
you
Yep.
there, as long as you keep on, giving us money. I'm like, oh well, hell,
Uh-huh.
that's the reason why I took the took them away,
Yeah.
because I wasn't giving them more money.
Uh-huh. Oh,
And
they took them back when you went.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They took them back. They took them back, so I wasn't gonna give them no more money. Cause I didn't, like I said, I thought I was just being nice.
You got the
I got
buy
the
on
okay,
board.
man. I got the okie doke.
I know. And that's the only thing. That's why you learn so fast too.
Yep,
Um,
yep.
when you're new, they teach you fast, is what I tell people. They get you
Hmm.
when you're new
Oh
now.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But
They like. Go ahead. Go ahead,
yeah,
Miss Gabby.
Patrick was saying they're empty. Those are just empty subs. And
Yep.
that's all it is. They're not going to
Yep.
build your channel. Because, in fact, I had another creator that's out the country. And
Hmm.
he was telling me that he could get me a lot of subs. And I told him, don't you do nothing to my
Right.
channel. Do
Right.
not bring them. Don't. I don't need
Hmm.
them. I was
Right.
like, no.
Right.
And I
Right.
even went and wrote him too to make sure that he didn't. I said it out my mouth, but I wrote it to make
Right.
sure that he didn't do it because there is. I mean, they can, and I tell people you can instantly get up to 1,000. You can, but
Oh
what
yeah.
you ain't gonna get paid.
Right.
That's what I keep telling everybody. You can get you ain't gonna get paid.
Right.
You're not gonna get the views. Who gonna watch your commercials?
Nobody, cause ain't nobody there.
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody there.
Trish, you can do her hair. Do her hair, Trish. You can put the mud stuff on her hair, the mask stuff. Trish, she got earrings too. Trish at work. But yeah, and that's the only thing too, because at first you're not really thinking that, okay, I get all these people. And really, when you knew, you're not really thinking about that. And then later on, you're like, I got all these people, but they're not really watching my stuff.
Right.
you know and I say, even if you get 1,000 people, you're still at the bottom. Okay, you're monetized,
Hmm.
but it takes a lot of money. I mean, it's a lot of views to get some money in, and
Right.
YouTube ain't gonna pay you out for till you get $100.
Yep.
And some people take months to get the money.
Right. You might go 4 or 5 months before you get
I know,
paid.
I know a lot of people.
Hmm. Yep.
You too say,
Steve said that he went through the. Yep. He fell into that
yeah.
trap. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
thank God I
easy.
was old enough. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Old enough in the YouTube game.
Hmm.
Because before, I'm sure if I was younger, I would have said, "Ooh, okay,
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
yep, yep." And we all, because I remember, I wished all my might. I can remember I had about 45 subscribers. and somebody came in, another critic was talking, and da da da. You know, then you follow along. Then you like, just something ain't quite right by this. So you get
Yep.
the feeling, even though you knew. You
Hmm.
know, even my sister told me the same thing. Girl, now you know.
Girl, you know dang well. Yep.
You know. So you ain't really talking about you ain't really getting them people yourself. That's what you
Yep.
doing.
Right. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Facts,
But like,
Steve. It's
yeah.
best to learn from the experience. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
believe
yeah.
me, I'm well versed now. I mean, some people probably think I'm a jerk because um there's still Filipino people that will come over there and subscribe to me. I never
Mm-hmm.
sub back.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, you can stay sub to me all you want, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna sub back. I'm not falling back in that no more. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Thank you, Echo, so much. Oh, but yeah, it is. YouTube streets, and we have to think it's all different types of people. You know,
Mhm.
we have to think about that. Some of us were, gonna like each other. Some of us we're not gonna like each other. We talked about that the other day. You
Mhm.
know, that's just the way it is. But like I say if I don't like Fat Ninja, and I was telling you will never know because I'm not gonna talk about it.
Right.
Even if I don't like you, that should be between me and him,
Mhm.
and not between me, him, and 10 others, you know,
Yeah.
because once you put that out there, that it goes, and then it's all backwards,
Right.
of
Mhm.
what it is. So,
Right. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, because there's a certain YouTube creator. I never mention his name.
yeah.
Now, if you be on my lives, you know who I'm talking about because my my co-hosts talk about him all the time. But I don't mention his name outside of
Yeah,
my show because you know
yeah,
what? That's my domain. I can talk about whatever I
yeah,
want. But when I'm
yeah,
on somebody else's stream like here, I'm not gonna mention that person's name
yeah,
because that's between me and that person.
yep,
It
yep,
shouldn't
yep,
it shouldn't spill over to your live or
yeah.
anybody
It
else's
shouldn't.
live. And
It
so
shouldn't.
so
It
so
really,
so yeah, there's just I choose not to do business with that person. He said
yeah,
something that was not cool, and
yeah.
so I just choose not to do business with
Mhm,
him. It don't mean that I hate him and I want
mhm.
ill will on the guy, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
But I
Don't.
just
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to associate myself with him because there's one thing that I always preach about. Well, not preach,
Mhm.
but I always
Mhm.
speak about on the regular
Yeah.
my integrity
Yeah.
because if I am associated with somebody that's a bad person, that
Mhm.
reflects on me in the long run.
Mhm.
So when I say something, it should be believed because I've proven myself to you.
Mhm.
But now
Mhm.
if I associate myself with somebody that does not encompass that you know
Mhm.
that aspect that I'm trying to exude to people,
Mhm.
then that makes me look faulty.
Mhm.
So therefore I'm not
Yeah.
going to do that.
Yeah.
I just won't associate with that person.
Yeah.
Hey,
Six
what's up, Six
bows.
Bows?
I'm sorry.
What's
Yeah,
going on?
six bows. We said to say six girls. Okay. Geeky girl got five. Six bows done beat her. She got six.
I
we
like
was
Six
al-
Bows.
we was always geeky girl. She got five, and then when six, but I say six, girl. Ooh, wait till all them become teenagers. Look, six bowls what I got, and your daughters ain't getting her either, girl. Yeah, Border Roll Boutique made her for me. Say my name is Miss Butter, honey. Yeah, honey. I got her channel pinned to the top, y'all. If anybody, she's a brand new channel. And I promise you, go over there, you'll love her to death. Some people just grow on you. She done grew on me. That's another thing too, is some people just they can have a channel where you don't even like they crochet. I don't crochet, okay?
Mm,
But her personality draws me in.
mm,
It's just some people, some stuff. That's why I tell people it don't mean that, just because they're doing something that you don't do, that you're not going to like their channel. So don't take it like that, because I a lot of times mine is personality, really,
mm-hmm.
is
Yep.
what it is. Or I watch you for a while to see. Even though I run my mouth a lot, I sit back and I watch too and observe.
Yep. Yep.
Is what I
Absolutely.
do. Yeah, because like I
Hmm.
say, we're only trying to. We don't really know each other in person. We're meeting. Oh, but you can get a pretty good feeling about somebody. You really
Hmm.
can. So, six bowls, all them cheering go to school.
Well.
Oh, you
Oh.
were saying you have a 14-year-old too, right?
Yep. Yep.
Woo,
I got a.
woo, woo.
Woo boy. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. I
Them
be
teenage.
man.
But I'm telling you, boys are still, no matter how hard they are, I had two. They
Mhm.
still better than raising them girls. I don't care what no. Because boys, to me, they're one way or the other. They're either mean or they're nice. Girls got all this in between stuff. They don't like me. Mommy, boys ain't like that. And them doggone girls, six bows. Because I was a girl growing up with sisters, so I know. Oh, yeah, boys are hard though, but teenagers are hard. Six boys, you don't have a teenager, I don't think. Teenagers, I don't want them to stink of things back. I really don't. But I am so glad all of you stopped by. And then yeah, when you get mad with somebody, you do give up your power. But it does affect you though. I know a lot of people say it don't affect them when you may get a little angry, upset with someone. Um, the oldest would be 8. Oh, child, she done been through them teenage years. Ooh, six bows, 18. Girl. Yeah, I gotta come over your channel more. I got to see this 18-year-old. Did she be on your because I just started watching you. So did she be on your lives? Is what it is. Girl, I even watched your last six bowls when you did that shower thing and it was really, really long. Do you remember that? And girl, I'm up there. I said, Lord, I ain't seen the girl in the shower. And I'm up here watching you come out, put your hand for the soap and thing. I thought that was the neatest thing. Oh, she got her own channel. Okay, how's it going, Six Bowls? That would be great. If hers really took off, she could take care of mama too. She has her own channel too. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. She has her own channel. So how's her channel doing, Six Bowls? I love that. How did you come up with six bowls? It's so cute. Y'all come up with the cutest names. That's the best handle. You better make sure you got that handle at Six Bowls is back. Because if you get too large and you ain't got your handle, somebody gonna take it. And then they're gonna try to sell it back to you. So make sure you have that handle. Because your channel is over 1,000. So make sure you have that handle, everybody. I'm telling you. Because you get too big, somebody be done took it from you. Then they'll
Right.
want to sell it back to you.
Yep.
That's what people be waiting, boy.
Yep.
Even with copyright free music. You think something ain't copyright, and later on somebody done bought it.
Yep.
And then it's copywritten. You
They
gotta
did.
be careful.
They did that with me on
Mm-hmm.
my old intro.
Uh-huh.
The music actually came from a YouTube site that was
Mm-hmm.
copyright free
Uh-huh.
music, but then the artist that had originally created the song, he became part of a
Uh-huh.
new studio
Mm-hmm.
and decided to take it off. So then all of a
Uh-huh.
sudden, after 4 or 5 episodes in of my show using the exact same music,
Mm-hmm.
I got a copyright strike. So I mean, of course,
Oh
I fought
God.
it and won. They
Oh
took it
good.
away, but even on Facebook, there's still sometimes where they will just randomly just mute it just because it's like it's okay
Yeah.
on YouTube. So why isn't okay on Facebook? But their policies are different, of course. But it's
Okay.
it's just retarded how they do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Mm-hmm.
stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid.
Yeah. Is Warmstrong still in here? Because he has um I know he has the wrench. Patrick, I don't know if still in here. Because if either one of y'all in here, can y'all drop Samira's link and Six Bowls link? So oh, you know what? Better than that. Six Bowls, type my name in, Betty, and it should drop your link. And Samira, type in Betty, and it should drop your link. Let's do it that way in case. But I think that happened to Patrick too.
Hmm.
That that's what happened. I know it did. He had an intro that somebody did for him, and
Hmm.
I think he ended up with a copyright. But that's good. You got to take it off.
Yeah.
You know, because I was asking one time. You know, how people say that you can do 10 seconds, but they say there is no seconds. Somebody was saying, you know, you could do 10 seconds and get away from it,
Correct.
and
If they even catch a second of it and it's something that's
mhm,
copyrighted, they will hit you with a strike. But
mhm,
now, of
mhm,
course, they can't catch all of them. Sometimes you can get away with 5 or 10 seconds. Sometimes you can't. Just all depends.
mhm. Samira, just type Betty. Don't put the pound sign in front of it and see what happened because it didn't drop it with the pound sign. There we go. And then Samira, just put Betty and then it'll come up without the pound sign. Okay, butter roll. There is Samira's and there is Six Bowl. How can I forget about Nightbot? Oh, what was I gonna say? Butter Roll Boutique. There's their link. Six bowls and Samira. Both the links are dropped. Warm Strong say I just used the YouTube library.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
use.
yeah. Well, I got Epidemic Sound because I just love music, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
And
They're good
I
too.
tried YouTube, but I just didn't want to go through all of my rigmarole. That's I think it was just yeah, anything but Epidemic Sound, I could get it. So I got it. And then Canva, I got really somebody purchased Canva for me. Oh, so I got the Canva Pro. I used the Canva free for a long time, y'all.
Mhm.
Canva free works. Do you use Canva? Um, no.
No.
Oh, that's right. You child.
Yeah, yeah. I don't edit none of that stuff.
Yeah. Now that's a green screen in behind you, right? Is that a
Yeah, yeah,
green? Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I might
It's a
start using.
it's a virtual one because I do have a green screen. Like when I do my show, I actually have a it's the one from oh Lord. Anyway, it's the one that you can actually pull up from the floor and stands up.
Mm-hmm.
I use that one when I do my show, but
Yeah.
yeah, this is just a virtual one. That's where you can see through
Yeah.
the gaps of my headset. You can see the wall in my living room, and I got I got my little ninja sitting over here on the couch watching some he's
I
watching
know.
PJ Masks right now.
Yeah, I know when I hashtag gaming, that sucker had millions. I'm like, oh, hashtag that. And even Fat Ninja, hashtag that. I said, shoot, the gaming community is a whole. Yeah. That's another thing I learned from Nitro too was, you know, when you do your lives, make sure they have titles
Yep.
and you put them hashtags and them keywords. And he say he even put in crazy ones and still get a just to
Yep.
see if he and that's Nitro Hunter. Just to see he's definitely an army man. That
Yep.
Nitro, he is an army man. So
Absolutely.
yeah, was his dad was in the army too, wasn't he? I think he
Yeah.
was. I
Yeah.
think he was.
Hmm.
Hey, Dance 87. How is your day going? Welcome, everybody. I am just so happy all of you are here. I know Warmstrong use. Anybody else use Canva for their thumbnails? Because it is free. It is. It's really easy to use. And then I remember StreamYard is easy for me to use too. But now I don't know if everybody know, but YouTube is starting to let you bring up people on theirs. So and I didn't know that you couldn't used to bring people up on YouTube live. But I'm still gonna use StreamYard though.
Hmm.
Somebody say they use Filmora to edit.
That's
Somebody else
that's
on
what I
here.
have.
I
That's what I
think
have.
Warmstrong. I think Warmstrong used
Hmm.
that. I think he does. Yeah, he. I thought so. He uses Filmora. I just use what's on my MacBook that's free. I move it. I got to get something free out of this. I use that. But honestly, and I tell people, I had children right now, I'm sure I wouldn't have nothing paid. I wouldn't have nothing paid. Oh, child, boo. They gone and whatever. Now mama could do a little bit of something.
Yeah.
But even with StreamYard, I got a special on that from somebody. I only have to pay $10 a month for
Oh,
StreamYard. So I got that as somebody gifted me that. So that was nice. So I'll welcome to pay $10 a month. So I'm definitely gonna keep using StreamYard.
right.
I did use YouTube one time just to see how it was, but you're congested too, aren't you? Are you
Yeah.
congested? Yeah, you
Yeah.
look. Yeah, you look. See the mamas, they could tell you congested, aren't you? Oh, you congested. Anybody else around you? Where did you catch your cold? You think you caught it from somebody? Or you just it just came up?
Well, I'm always, running around, getting, doing stuff for my wife, and then plus, our second oldest, he goes to public school, so
Oh, okay.
ain't no telling what he brings
Ain't no
home.
telling. Hey, he'll get germ free after a while. Then y'all will get sick. He probably done brought it home too.
Yep. Well, shoot,
uh,
this is my second time being sick this month.
that's what
I,
I told you. I was getting them back to back. Then I started taking the flu shots, and then I stopped getting them back to back. But I wasn't getting them back to back. I was older than you, I'm sure. But I started getting the flu shot. Um, Listen, Samir. Samir, I already told him, girl, make a hot toddy. All us African Americans, we know about them hot toddies. I don't know,
Man, whoo,
Caucasians. If y'all know about honey, we know about them hot toddies.
man.
I'm glad I got that over with. They all at school. I'm so glad they. Yeah, because her kids was sick too
Mm,
recently. Is what it is. Uh, Steve said I don't do thumbnails. I don't edit. A lot of
yeah,
people, Steve.
yeah. I'm with
I
Steve. I
just
don't
put
do
them
none of
up,
that.
and what you see is what you get. Are you trying to say my stuff ain't real, Steve? You walk right into that one. You walk right in. Oh my God. Yeah, he's trying to say that's what a lot of people say. It takes the realness out, is what I said. Take a lot of mess out too. So I don't know. But it is work. If I could honestly, if I could get away with not doing it, I would.
Mm,
I enjoy doing, but I don't know. I changed my way because the only way you're gonna make it flow is you got to take out all those blank spaces. If you do that, what happens it too, it shortens the clip, and that's what people want. Me and Warmstrong just was talking about that. People want short and they want fast.
mm.
Short clips, fast. They this how they want it moving. Warmstrong say I made him dizzy, but if that can get me some views, you gonna keep being busy, dizzy. I had that sucker moving. I'd be dizzy. Everybody else doing. See, I follow them young girls. Them young girls got it going on. Them folks, you follow somebody older than you. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but at the exact same time, though, you got to do what makes you happy too. At the exact
Yeah,
same
that
time,
too. But
you got to
they
have that
be.
balance. You got to have
Yeah,
that balance.
yeah. Let's see, but it only edits clips together when I'm doing gameplays. I don't know what that's about. Doing gameplays. I have no idea.
Yeah, because the
See, Miss
reason
Young thing, Six Bows, her shorts do well. They do. They like younger people too. You
I I guess it's because I'm old.
ain't even there yet.
I don't even like shorts that much. I don't know. I'm weird.
I think if they really paid me for it and I had to get a million of them to get paid for, I probably would work on them harder. But since they say I got to get,
Mm.
I
Yeah,
probably could do good on them though.
I gotta be in a mood for some shorts. I
Mm-hmm.
rather like find a content creator that I like, and if they got like a 30-minute or hour video talking about like something, I rather watch that. But yeah, now I can definitely see the reason why people like shorts because, like, say you're out and about and you're at the doctor's office or whatever, or you're waiting on a train or whatever, or a
Uh-huh.
plane. You can watch a whole bunch of shorts. It's not like you gotta like be invested in it. It's like, oh dang it, I gotta quit watching it. I gotta pick it up later, and then kind of maybe forget what you were really watching. So shorts do serve a purpose. Just me personally, I'm not into it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I was trying to see. Steve Gilmore said I would just like to learn how to do like an intro and an outro. That's all I need. You can do that on Canva. You can do
Yep,
that one on Canva for free.
yep.
I mean to say I only edit when I do video games. Oh, Samira, video gamer. Oh, I'm trying to think of the other person. God, I can't think of her name. Lori. Lori Tech Time. That's who it is. She does games. And she does open like the iPhones and stuff, they get a lot of views. I noticed that.
Oh,
Yeah, I
unboxing.
be looking at people views a lot of times because that kind of let me know, where they kind of at. Um, okay, Butter Roll Boutique. Do you have an Instagram account? But I got your email. I'll write you. She said, I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm willing to learn. Mm. We could chit chat. Um, I'll write you an email. I'll shoot you an email on that because I know that feeling. I looked at so many. What got me through it? I looked at so many YouTube tutorials. That's what got me through it. However, let me tell you about editing, y'all. YouTube tutorial only can teach you so much. You got to do.
Yep,
That's
you got
just
to
the
get in
bottom
there.
line.
Yep,
You
got to
got to.
get in
You
there.
just got to do it. You got to make the mistakes. You got to do it.
Yep.
And that's how, because I learned
What
something.
What's
Hey,
up, emotion?
emotions.
What's
I
up, emotion?
know. Yeah, some things that is just what I learned about editing. To be good at editing, I've learned it's almost like 3D. You got to pull it all together in your mind. That's the best way I can say because you got the clips, then you got the music, then you're adding a title. You're doing so many things that your brain is that's just how it's going,
Hmm.
just like that. So, let's see. Somebody, that's all I need to learn how to do thumbnail. You could do thumbnails, Steve. Come on. My face don't be in the shorts that get the most views, but my face work good on thumbnails. Hmm. Okay. You know what? Whatever those people interested in that day, that's what I say. And it is because you put one up and them suckers just woo. You be like, when did that get to 1600? I'm trying to hang on. I'm trying to get the hang of the shorts. Yeah, you'll get it. It's just um doing it. Steve Gilmore, and then let's see. I'm just learning at Steve Gilmore YouTube channel, but if I can help, yeah, because there's a lot of people that can help each other, especially when you're like brand new, because some of us know the struggle. Now that I don't mind
Ooh, man.
really doing. So and then Warm Strong, and the reason I always call him because he's the one that we look at each other's videos. and try to say, like even that part where he said, Betty, you was making me dizzy. And it was a lie. I see some on his video. I say, hey, that scene I think was a little long. But it's up to us if we want to change it. So it's
Right.
like
Yeah.
just saying, hey, I think this will work better, is what it is. So and if anybody's like, I mean, really interested in, really somebody looking at your videos, but like you will have to come to like a private um StreamYard, but you got to be serious about it. If you want us to
Right.
like look, we gonna look together and look, and and maybe about an hour your time, because I know it's not gonna be more than an hour. I can tell you that. But that really helps. Yeah, that
Right.
really helps because my views had dropped and I couldn't understand why. But once I was meeting with Warmstrong and Leanne, I learned that I had to look in the past, and I keep saying that, but that's what it took. I had to go back and look at my old videos and see why they were working. Because I want to say who I'm looking for. Butter Roll Boutique. The best thing is, what I'll probably ask you first is, do you know? I know you're in the crochet niche. So you need to start looking at, what do you want to do? Is that you just want to crochet? Do you want to do something else? Take us out on vlogging? What you got to figure out now what you want to do. And you may not know exactly what you want to do. Maybe it just wants to be crocheting right now. Because
Hmm.
there's a big community out there now. Crochet Leanne and crochet her and her, so there is a big um what I want to say, but there's a lot to crocheting. Just I don't crochet. My
Hmm.
mom crocheted. Oh, I seen something else. Oh, something about the shorts. You can get 12,000 views in 5 minutes. Did you get that, Steve? I got
It can't
almost a
happen.
thousand
It
on.
can't happen.
Yeah, I did about 1,000 on one. Well, I got. Yeah, it was. I turned around and looked. When that happened? That's what them videos need to do. Miss Betty, do experiments, take a picture of your dog and put it on the short. I guarantee you, I know I'm gonna
Right.
start using my dog.
Right. Right.
I'm gonna use the dog too. we 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 using the dog. Look what I had and brought home from the hospital.
Yeah. You
Hey.
definitely got to. You definitely have to experiment too, because I mean, because when I, came on the YouTube, I knew that the gaming sphere was already like huge already, and
Yeah.
I knew I had to stand out somehow.
Hmm.
So because like at first I was just doing Fat Ninja Game Talk Radio, all three shows during the week, and it was like as the week went on, the views started dropping. It's like, well, of course they're dropping because they're seeing the exact same thing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I had to switch it up. So then that's when I
Hmm.
started. That's when we started doing the way back throwback on Wednesday. It's like, okay, we talk
Hmm.
about all old
Yeah.
school stuff, you know,
Yeah.
videos, movies, culture, clothes, games, whatever we could, come up with from back in the day. And
Hmm.
and then on Friday it's just like whatever we want to talk about, plus playing some old retro games now because we were going to do a show on Saturday called the Retro Dojo, which was
Hmm.
what we do now on Friday. Pook is playing some games, and I'm just running my mouth. But we brought it to Friday so we can have our weekends free. So
Uh-huh.
we just kind of took what we did on Saturday and smashed it into what we did on Friday. You
Uh-huh.
know, so the chatters can bring whatever topics they want to talk about, and then plus they get a little bit of retro stuff too. So
Yeah.
just changing it up, see what sticks,
Mhm.
and plus it's fun, and plus it takes out the monotony of
Mhm.
doing the exact same thing every
Mhm.
single week. So I'm definitely glad that we did it.
She Butter Rose said, "Don't make me go out and get a dog. Girl, you come get mine." Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm telling you, I'm just so happy. We are staying pretty well consistent here. But I can say, oh, I've been married 30 some years. Look what my husband bought me. You never know. You never know. You know. You know. Better not bring me home no dog. Better not. Oh, and then Warmstrong says, I use shorts and reels to guide people to my videos.
Very
Yeah.
smart. Very smart.
I know I've seen on Six Bowls, somebody say they did a short and they got 36 new people that subscribe to their channel.
Oh yeah.
36. I
Oh
know
yeah.
I've had some, but I'm like, but then I wonder, are they gonna watch your long stuff?
That
They're
is
gonna
a
then you're
chance.
gonna have to do more shorts because that's what they're looking for.
Right.
That's
It's
the
it's
only
definitely a gamble.
that's what it is. The luck of the draw.
Yep.
Trish talking about, I guess I need, yeah, Trish, you come get mine. Done got somebody up 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. You can come get mine. Cause he old, and he just milking it for everything it's worth. He know you ain't gonna be mean to him because he's so broke up. So
this
I can't
girl, this girl ain't gonna do nothing to me. The hell with her. I'm just gonna lay over here and I'm gonna pee and poop everywhere. I don't care.
Ah. Steve Gilmore said, I did an experiment. I started taking shorts of dogs, different kind of dogs, and you know that we love dogs too. Every one of these videos got between 3,000 views. Well, I better hurry and put my dog on there because we love her. My friend, African American, her dog got cancer, chemo, chemo. I'm like, Colin, you got to go to sleep. I'm like, it's like, you better start talking about Colin. Colin got to go to sleep. You hear me? Colin ain't no child. I say, and people say I'll change, but I won't. I say, if it was my child, I would take every penny. I love my dog now, y'all. I ain't gonna say I don't love my dog, but if it's my child, I'll take every bit of money I got. I don't know about when them teenage years, if I would have helped them out, but but honestly, a dog 14 years old,
Mm-mm.
mm-mm, no. It ain't even if it was 10 or 6. I'm not paying the extra money for that. Hey, Miss Southern Belle. Miss Southern Belle be everywhere. I think she stay in Georgia. I think she stays in Georgia. She be everywhere. So,
Yes,
but
she
I
does.
am eventually, but I'm trying to learn a lot of the back end stuff of YouTube now.
Hmm.
That's what at first I was out and everybody live. I was here, there, and it tired me out.
Yes.
Out because people will say now, girl, I don't see. Oh, you sure don't. But I do because I didn't learn enough. And Butter Roll Boutique, that's what it's gonna take time to learn. And you're not gonna learn everything because I've been doing it for 14 months and I'm still brand new, you know. And I know I have not gained my traction. I do know that. You'll know when you gained it. I just don't feel that I've gained it, the
Yeah.
traction in it. And I don't know. And sometimes you don't know which direction who knows? I might do interviews all the time. Who knows? But you know what scares me though, because even if I did it an hour every day, I think what scares me is the panel a lot because I don't know, because sometimes, say, if you get 3 or 4 people, I don't know. And I don't know if I would do that. I think it would only be with one person because I don't know. That can get crazy. So I've seen panels, so I know that can get a little
You
crazy.
you watch my show.
Oh, now your show ain't crazy. Y'all just joking around. It's not. But I'm good at cutting stuff though. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You might be talking and you might be off at the you be like, oh, where he went. But I'm good about that part of it. But I don't know. I've been thinking about that, but I don't know if I want to do a morning show every day. Because then people get used to you being there.
Yeah, look what happened to
I
Shane.
know, yeah, Shane. But people get used to because Shane started, he really wasn't here that long. He started in February.
Hmm.
And we're what in November? So maybe he stopped October or September.
Hmm.
Oh my God, I have not Chris. Oh my God. I should be so embarrassed. Chris, hey. I ain't seen Chris forever. Chris, let me tell you about Chris. Chris, when I didn't have 100 people, Chris put me on his what you call it, the not the feature page, but where they put you on your front page to show
Yeah,
because he has that if somebody has less than 100, and I
yeah,
got over 100. That's what I remember. Yeah, Chris is he is so he does intermittent fasting. I think he might have stopped. His little thin self anyway. He does hard work though. He works hard with his hands,
hmm,
and he's busy. He stays in Canada. I hope I got
hmm,
it right. I'm pretty sure I got it right. He stays in Canada, I think. But yeah, good guy. Good, good guy. So, and meditate too, if I remember. I think he meditates.
yeah.
Do you do quiet time in the mornings or any time during the day?
I got 3 kids. Ain't no such thing as quiet time.
Yes, it is. Before-
Like right now, I got the littlest ninja over here
I
right
know.
now. He
I
flopping
know.
around on the
I know.
couch. He bleeding through the scene and everything. No, my quiet time really as probably starts at like 8 p.m. till about maybe about 11 p.m. That's when I get my quiet time. I settle down. The kids they're laying down, or my oldest, he's back there watching
Yeah.
movies. Doing whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, you definitely got to have that quiet time, especially when
Mhm.
you're trying to mix your YouTube life and try to have a real life.
Mhm.
You got to have that time apart. You have to unplug for a little bit because that would drive you insane. Because when I
Mhm.
first started doing YouTube,
Mhm.
it's kind of like everybody. It's like a drug. Like you get those first couple subscribers,
Oh yeah, we
and,
all talk about that
and then you're like, oh man,
all day
what,
long.
what's the next one, man? Where's the
I
next one?
know, all day long.
So yeah, and I found myself, taken away from my family, so I had to check
Mhm.
myself. So yeah, you definitely got to have that time to unplug,
All
or like you said, quiet time. Just say,
mhm.
okay, you know what?
Even if you know what, even if it's 5 minutes or less,
Yep,
soon as your feet hit that floor, be grateful. And that's it. So long as you realize that I'm grateful to wake up.
yep.
Soon as them and that's it, and go on and do it, and then let them kids run you. I know, I'm telling y'all, I know. I can remember my son in his car seat, and I'm trying to get home before he fall asleep. I never forget that. And I'll say, there go a dog, there go a dog, to make him wake up. Till we get home so he could nap. So don't think I don't know. Don't think, don't think I don't know about it. Oh my God. Oh my Lord.
Samira, only quiet time I get is nap
I
time and
know.
sleep.
And that's what I say. I know what y'all, that's why I say that time of life goes by in a blur. And then you wake up one day and then you're like 50 or 60. It's like, oh, shoot, how I got here. Because you were so busy raising children, working,
Yep.
you're married, you got a part, you're busy, but I just want people to kind of slow down and smell the roses. That's where I'm at with people y'all age.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like because it goes by so fast. And
Yeah.
no matter how old you get, you always learning. Always
Yes.
learning.
Yes. Absolutely.
And that's the great part of never stop learning is that's the
Hmm.
great part of it. But you want to
That.
have a good quality of life too when you get older, so that's why I say you can't backtrack. You can't.
Right.
You can't. There's so many things I wished I would have did differently, but what was that Maya Angelou said? Now you know better, you do better. I love that statement. I didn't know
Yep.
then what I know now.
Yep.
So, um, and one thing too, I think too, especially with the way the economy is now, and I used to worry about, the light bill, the water bill. Always got paid now. However, now I know that it always gonna work out. And don't
Yep.
worry about it. It's gonna
Yep.
all not to sit there and not do nothing, but it's gonna all if you could just tell yourself it always worked out before,
Yep. Why
you
should
know?
it change? Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And that takes all that pressure off. Just
Yep.
think if you thought like that, gone,
Yep.
you know. And I know rent has gone sky high. I don't know how people make. I know you make it. Now I just know when you got kids, you make it, but everything is just woo. I'm off the roof right now. So
Right. Yeah. Just-
yeah, and I said if I didn't have a smart husband, I'm sure I would have been working in somebody's stove somewhere. Yeah, you gotta be, that's the only reason because I would admit I had a smart husband. Stay out them people's stoves, stay away from the credit card. Now I'm gonna tell you, when I had my children and my son gonna tell, see that what I'm talking about, Cherry? Yeah, I'm talking about you, Brandon. I'm calling the name out today, son. By the time he was grown and grown, and I was talking about I had credit cards that I had $15,000, y'all. Okay, not 1,000, $15,000. So I got a second job and I paid them cards off. My son gonna tell me, talking about that ain't that much money. Well, you give me 15 grand. Hello, host. Hey, Rose Kitchen. It has been a while. Oh my goodness. Oh no, Fat Ninja. I'm gonna wait till you come back. I'm gonna let him answer. I'm gonna let him answer that one. That's a good one. Hey Betty, have you run? Have you running? I'm grinding. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, thank you. And I know Trisha Natural, a lot of times I appreciate everybody that's on here, but Butter Rope Boutique, I'm gonna make sure that I get in oh no, honey, I got Carol, the girl miniature chef. If y'all Carol, type Betty in here. If y'all have not been over to Carol, the girl miniature chef, please go. You'll see her cook one piece of bacon at a time. And you'll laugh yourself off. Oh, Carol miniature say, oh, there go Jamie a high stopping in. Girl, I wasn't supposed to be on here. Okay, I know, Trish. Look, here she go. Look at this, Jamie. Look, girl. Ah, look like my baby girl. Say my name, Miss Butter. Miss Butter Roll Boutique. My last name is, look at, she got her earrings in. She got her two pointed tails like Carrie. That's my baby girl. I finally got Carrie. That's what I should have named her, but her name is Butter. Isn't she cute? Her little clothes come off. Her shoes come off. Her barrettes. Look at that child. Oh my goodness. Girl, I could never do this. I could never do this. Oh, she's so cute, isn't she? I finally got my baby girl, Jamie. You took mine. Oh, Carol on here. Did you see her, Jamie? With that one, yeah. You changed your name, Carol, the girl miniature chef. I wonder did she have to do it because of the handle? I wonder. Miss Southern Belle, you stay in Georgia, right? Is what I know. This was made for just for more. When I seen her, she already knew she was coming home with me. Isn't this cute? I told her Jamie and Sophia ain't get her, my granddaughter, because she ain't gonna know how to take care of her. She ain't old enough. I know Chris create a butter roll. I always forget butter
I
roll.
I am not a cooking channel. I am the eating channel though.
I
I'm a
saw that. I
I'm a
said,
eating channel though.
he answered. He answering that one, y'all.
I am the eating channel.
Ooh, ninja shot the knife and stuff. That's what you think of that bullet thing. Ooh. Carol,
Oh
our
man.
handle is say like I am Betty J Gathers. It'll be at I am Betty J Gathers. So say you Carol, the girl miniature chef. You want to make sure you get that handle. YouTube, they've been sending emails out and saying, so you might have got an email that says they reserved that for you at Carol, the girl miniature chef. If you're the only person with that or somebody not done took it. So you want to make sure you have that handle. So look in your email and you'll they've been sending them out if you haven't been deleting them.
Yeah, you could
uh-huh.
also do what I did because
Uh-huh.
in YouTube and all their infinite wisdom,
Uh-huh.
okay, people coming real close. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret.
Uh-huh.
YouTube is stupid. You you got to kick them in the pants every once in a while to
Yeah.
get them to do something that you need. So what I had to do to get my handle, I had to talk to support.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, because like everybody, well, that's how I got my community tab. I turned into a Chad, and I said, hey, how come everybody else getting their community tab has got under 100 subscribers and I ain't got mine yet? So I turned into a Chad.
Uh-huh.
I started whining and crying, and before I got before I got done with support, I had got my community tab opened up and my handle opened up like a couple of days later.
Oh boy. Kara is probably already on there. You just haven't checked yet. I would say go into your YouTube studio. Is it under customization?
I believe it is, but
Yeah,
if you
something like
got if you got all your things tied together, you should get a notification. You know how like you get a
mhm.
notification when somebody goes live on your subscriber list or whatever.
Yeah.
You should also get a notification saying that oh the community tab has been unlocked, or
Mm-hmm.
go choose your handle, whatever they say. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
Okay.
just turn into a Karen or turn into a Chad, go in there and pitch a fit. They'll probably just drop it to you like, oh, okay, this person's
Mine
crazy.
came up by themselves though, so I must have was nice. Mine.
I guess I guess they didn't like me until I had to go tell them off.
Yeah, you don't bother them people.
Right,
But
right.
everybody that just came in, Butter Roll Boutique is the one she handmade this. The shoes are removable, the clothes removable, the little everything is removable. She got her pretty little earrings in the ears, and she's at Instagram/Butter Roll Boutique and also Facebook.com/Butter Roll Boutique. Okay, so I'm sure I'm gonna be ordering something from her girl because I know my granddaughter gonna want one because she ain't getting this one. She is not getting this one, but I know that I could never do it. Oh, look who here, Junkyard Gamer. Oh my goodness. Junkyard Gamer is here. I know I haven't been around that much, have I? Yep. Oh, he gonna always see us through one way or the other, Mr. Gilmore. He gonna see. Oh, let's see. Chris said I turned the computer on today at Scratch and Pete, so I'll be coming by tonight. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Chris, you work hard though. You one of them what they call them? I'm trying to think. Prehistoric men that work with their hands. Oh God. Where have you been, my? I know that's what I have. You know what, Junkyard Gamer? I know. You're gonna be seeing me. I've been really stepping back. I've been really trying to learn the back end of YouTube because I've been here for a while and I really was sort of lost in it. So I'm trying to really, I'm one of those people that I question a lot. Okay. But I'm telling you, another thing I would love to do is edit. But I know I'm going to take, and people pay you for editing. So I know I need to take classes. Now I know that. And I would love, another thing I would love to take classes for photography too and videoing. I want to take a one-on-one. I don't want to be on YouTube. I want somebody to physically show me, and all the settings too. Because a lot of people get cameras and stuff, you try to figure it out, but you don't know.
Right.
So, and like I say, I wouldn't be saying one-on-one if I had some little cheering. I'm gonna let everybody know. You say, you better figure it out on YouTube. That's what you better.
Right.
So I do understand that concept. I do. I'm telling you. But if the grocery and stuff keep going up, we gonna all be eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches if we can find it.
Or or everybody gonna have to have an OnlyFans out.
I know. I know.
Man, it's getting crazy out here. What's up, Junkyard Gamer? What's up, bro? I see
I
you.
know. I hadn't seen him for. He ain't got no mild cold, honey. Oh, trying to get on mild cold Steve. Somehow I don't know who he talking to. Trying to get over this. Oh, he's sick too. See, I'm gonna put on my mask. I'm back to masking up.
Yeah,
I am.
yeah.
I don't know if y'all, everybody, because in Florida, we all done took off our masks. I'm as of today. When I go out, I'm gonna have a mask on.
Man, I don't
I'm back
blame
to
you.
mask. I'm
I
back.
don't.
I
I
don't
don't
want to get
blame you.
sick.
I've been thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, because this gonna be. I'm telling everybody, you better put some mask on, even if you can't breathe. You better you better mask up.
Right.
Because this one is not gonna be nice.
That.
Especially when you have a family, you're gonna be passing it back and forth too.
Mm,
Jamie,
yes.
where you got yourself at? She supposed to be going to Sam's Club. Where you- she got them teenagers too, child.
Oh Lord, I'm
She
sorry
got
for you.
she got an 18-year-old and a what
Oh
16-year-old.
Lord, have mercy.
I
Woo
know,
wee.
I know, I know about teenagers, but I don't know nothing else. They lie.
Right, man, they lie too much. Oh my goodness,
Don't believe nothing they say.
man.
And I had seen, okay, girls usually tell on each other. Boys don't tell. They stick together. My two was 5 years apart, but they stuck together like glue. I didn't learn a lot of stuff until they're grown and gone. Then they told me. Yeah. My husband never stopped either. He still wear a mask. No matter where he goes, he's still, but honey, as of today, and I think Jamie too. I think she masked up. That is no, it's not. No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not talking about the coronavirus. I'm just talking about the flu. That's what I'm talking about. Our nasty old cold is what I'm thinking about. No, I'm not even talking about the corona. I'm talking about just the flu season. I did take the flu shot because I started getting colds back to back. Yeah, but you can still the mailman, the mail carrier come to your house. You touch the mail, you know, home delivery, they come to the house. So it's a lot of and stuff is airborne too. But that's good you never stop wearing your mask. But my best friend either, she didn't stop wearing. In fact, she works for the public. So yeah. But I'm so glad all of you stopped by. I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of people that I have not seen in a long time, even especially Chris Craft and Junkyard Gamer. How's your channel going? Is it going strong? Because there's so many gamers around here. I know it's so competitive, but I know it's enough money for everybody. I do know that. I get backaches. Backaches? Carol, what they gotta do? Oh, but you never get sick. You're just saying your back hurts. Okay, I get you. I usually don't get sick, but I don't want to take a chance. I don't, I'm not built. I tell you what, you better be built through something because you don't want to catch what you don't need to catch. So I say, if you're not built for that, then you need to make sure at all times your hand is clean because you're going to touch your nose, you're going to touch your eyes, you're going to touch your mouth. That's what I say. And then take something and wipe all up your arms. I never, Chris, and you know what? And a lot of people didn't, you know, but I just don't want to get sick. It's too many people getting sick with the flu and stuff. It's too many. I know it's hard breathing out that mask and stuff. And them cloth masks, and I used to wear them all the time because they was cute. But them things you need to put on a regular mask. I tell you. But yeah, but Carol, how is your channel going? Everybody, and Jamie, she just staying busy, y'all. She is the hardest working woman in YouTube. That's all I got to say. She gonna even do what is that? December? What they call December? Where you do a video every month? Let's see. Junkyard 400. Oh, okay. Strong zero. How you don't have no zero watch? How you don't have no watch out? Don't you play that thing all the time? We don't have to have a talk.
413 subs, but no
You talking
watch
about zero
hours.
watch out?
That don't make no sense. But back to what you were saying
uh-huh.
earlier, Ms. Gathers. That's another way to keep up with some of your subscribers. Find out where they go because Junkyard Gamer he started coming over to my lives.
Uh-huh.
Warmstrong he popped up over there a couple of
Hmm.
times. Of course, Nitro pops up every day where
Yeah.
he like a
Yeah.
virus. He
Yeah.
pops up everywhere.
You like a little flea.
Right. Those are
Uh-huh.
those are couple Scratch and Pete he'll drop in every once in a
Oh
while.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so
boy.
just kind of find out where your subscribers pop
Hmm.
up so that you can kind of
Okay.
go over there and talk to them and chat right there so that you can kind of hit several people at one time so you don't feel bad if you don't get a chance to get over there and catch them live. That's what I do a lot of times because me and you talked,
Yeah.
and I'm in with the homesteaders, even though I'm not a
Oh yeah.
homesteader. I'm a
Yeah.
I'm a straight up city boy. So, but a lot of them are cool. So what I'll do is I'll catch somebody live, and then I'll
Mm-hmm.
go and just talk, just chat with everybody. So then, if there is a time where I can't make it to their live or whatever, I don't feel bad because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when you feel bad, you get distracted.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I got to get over to that live. I got to get over to that live. But then other things start suffering too. So you got to try to, use the tools that you got available, to be the most effective.
Yeah. That's true. That is so true.
Yeah.
Trying to see if this thing was delivered on my porch. Mm, your orders. There we go. Let's see. Nope, not here yet. Not here yet. Still out for delivery.
Yeah.
Okay, Trish, I saw that Vlogmas. I should know that by now. It's in December. That's where every day they on there.
Yeah.
She talking about I ordered a whole lot of wigs for it, Miss Betty. You trying to tell me something? Because I always tell her because she got that beautiful natural hair. I'm like, girl, we as we girls need some help too.
Yeah.
Beautiful hair.
Steve,
Oh my
uh, Steve,
goodness.
Steve Gilmore pops up in my lives all the time. He,
Uh-huh.
he don't stay the whole full time. Hey, he stops in, give a thumbs up,
Mm-hmm.
says hello to everybody. Me and everybody on the panel. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you catch somebody live. It may not be what you into at that particular
Mm-hmm.
second, but just go in there
Mm-hmm.
and say hi, to a couple of people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
True people will understand. It's like, you know what, Miss Gather, she's busy as hell. It'll be all right. She gonna come and visit.
Yeah.
So don't trip about it. And people got to realize this YouTube thing ain't that serious. this this ain't this is not going to make you or break you unless that's what you want to do. Now, if that's what you want to do, well, hey, heaven help you. But if you take it for something that's like, because somebody told me this a while
Mm-hmm.
back, and it stayed with me the whole entire time. Enjoy the ride, because when you get that thousand,
Mm-hmm.
it's not as fun anymore.
Mm-hmm.
A very wise, mature woman told me that,
Mm-hmm.
and actually, it was you, Miss Gathers. You told
Mm-hmm.
me. You told me that. You told me that a while back,
Mm-hmm.
and I've taken it to heart, because at first I was hungry. I was trying to grab all these subscribers and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and then once you had sent me basically you just put it in a comment you left on one of my videos. It is like, hey, enjoy the grow.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the exact words you said. I still remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy
That's
the
what I
grow.
tell everybody. Enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. Don't worry about all them numbers.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Because once you get to that thousand, it becomes a whole different
That's
ball
what I'm
game.
saying. If you're not, and that's what I tell people, if you're not ready for it now, and then when you get monetized and you're not still really ready, what good is it going to do you? So I think now, why it's little, like you said, that's the time when you learn that back part and you learn what you need to know. So when that do come, that opportunity, then you're ready for it, is what it is. Junkyard Gamer said one of my old Sonic live streams had 12,000 watching, and that's where the watch hours dropped like a rock. Okay.
Mm,
Okay. I got you. I got you. Um, let's see. Oh, and Trish gonna try to do that every day, like Jamie. God bless y'all. I see the little cuties. I order them for content. They fine. I'll, I'll order them for content. I can't do my hair every day for Blogmas. Okay, I'm gonna be watching you, Knuckle girl, and Jamie. Well, Jamie, she about to do it all the time anyway at this point. So he said he has 144 right now, but the two-step to monetize is now ready. Okay. Yeah.
yep,
Okay.
yep.
You talking about the two at the bottom. I done looked at that thing so much I can just visualize, even those things going way over.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yep. I've been definitely
Armstrong
enjoying the
said he
ride.
got 308. That's hours, right? Because I think he has 200 and something 200 and something subscribers. They said you should have five, what is it? A thousand. Yeah, you gotta have a thousand. You should have 1,000 by 500 to stay ahead. 500, yeah, because it's 4,000. So every time you get a 500, you should have 1,000 watch hours.
Oops. I don't even care that. I
But you
guess
know
this.
what? I always tell people someone taught me that earlier.
Mhm.
Yep, somebody taught me that earlier. Healthy G mom. She taught, that's one thing I could say she taught me, and I listened.
Mhm.
I listened to her very well on that end.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I keep bringing it up because start doing it now. Yeah, it don't feel good running all in playlists. It don't feel good at the time, but when you see them
Uh,
numbers start racking up, it feels
man,
good. Yeah,
I hate running people's playlists. I ain't even gonna lie.
I did too.
Not even gonna
We
lie.
all do. But it's
It,
a what they say, but it's a goal. It's a goal to it. You know,
right. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna tell you what I really don't like to do. I don't like being a moderator. That's just not me. I'll
Mhm.
do it now. If somebody in the tough and they need somebody for that, oh yeah, I'll do it. But you take that doggone jacket back. And that's why I always say, even in my video today, ask first. I always say that. Don't. I've gone to places. I'm like, when I become a moderator, and they'll say, "Betty, drop what? Drop what?"
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it.
But see, in mine, okay, I have the bot now. But honestly, before I got the bot, I really didn't want my moderators to drop channels. I just wanted them to protect me. That was because I think they need to be there to enjoy, and that's why I'm glad I do have the bot because they can somewhat enjoy and still protect. You know,
Right.
everybody have a difference of opinion with that. I know, and that's why I say the bot gives me the option. Somebody just type in Betty, and and there it goes. So,
Right.
everybody, like I say, everybody have a difference of opinion on that one. But I do know, and I had that in the video today. You better trust them. That's what I can tell you, because
Yes.
they can mess you up.
Yes.
Because they got a key. I always say they got a key to your channel, and there they go. So you
Oh
don't
yeah.
want a whole lot of them. And I said, even if you're small, you know, you don't need a whole lot. You can have one or two that that you really can trust. I hope.
Yeah. Now
Because I
see.
don't have that many. I really
Right.
don't. I really.
Now see me. I'm in a very unique position. Like, see, a lot of things that you're saying do apply to me, but for some reason I'm in this very unique space.
Uh-huh.
I'm basically an enigma because okay, I am still a very small channel, but
Okay.
you've been in some of my lives.
Hmm.
The chat be jumping off the chain sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm having 20, 30 people in
Hmm.
my live streams, which
Yeah. And that's a lot.
is totally unheard of
Uh-huh.
for a channel my size. Like I should be
Yeah. That's
in
how Shane was. Yeah.
yeah, and it's really weird because I see channels that have like two, three, 400
Hmm.
more subscribers than I do,
Hmm. Hmm.
and they don't even get half that many people in the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
So,
That's because you pay attention to your chat.
well,
And
yeah, you
that's
can.
what I try to do is I notice if you pay attention, you really pay attention. I notice that you even pay attention to mine. So that's and you draw in. If you're a person that kind of draw in and
Hmm.
you do that too. I cut you
Yeah,
off too, didn't I?
no,
I'm sorry.
no, you're fine because I'm. To me, deep down, I understand why things are the way that they are, but
Hmm.
for one, it's a way that I keep myself humble
Okay.
because I know that my chat be banging. I'm smoking people that have
Yeah.
three or four
That
hundred
is so
more
true.
people than me, but I don't want to get that big head. Well, I already got a big head already, but
Yeah,
I don't want to make it bigger, by fall into that trap. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because I know
Hmm.
there are other people that have millions of people, millions of subscribers and
That's
stuff
true
like
too.
that. I'm still nothing but small, small
I understand
potatoes.
because I know somebody personally got the big head,
Right.
and he
So
no longer got the channel. He got, I mean, he literally got the big head. And you are so Betty is buffering the tables again. I'm not buffering them. I guess I'm not. Nobody else said it. I don't know what that means. Betty is buffering the tables again. Am I buffering? I don't know what that means. Must be. I hope I'm not buffering. Or nobody else said it. Warmstrong, am I buffering? You said Warmstrong would tell me. What were we saying now? Go ahead.
no, I was just saying, I'm in a very unique position.
Mhm.
So like with me, I do have a lot of mods because like there's so many people that come into the chat room at
Yeah,
one
and
time.
everybody's different. Yeah, like you say,
Yeah.
and mine. And who knows if I grow, I might have to change that. You know what I mean? Because you got 20 some people in there. Because I remember with Shane, they were like, "Child,
Right. He be having like 30, 40 people in
I
there and
know,
chat be
I
flying.
know, I know. Shoot,
Yeah.
who does that? He was like I say from February. He grew so fast. And
Right.
that's the only thing I say when you grow fast, you really don't know YouTube yet.
Right.
And that's
Yeah.
where a problem will come sometime because you don't really know. And then the people that's older YouTubers, they know,
Right.
you know. So but you do have to surround yourself with really Shane, like I say, he had really good people that surrounded him. But
Yeah.
but you needed to choose the ones that was around you and then hold on.
Yeah.
Because everybody around you isn't good around. So but yeah, 20 some people, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's let's see what is Carol saying. Carol, do you see? Carol, what you can do is you can tell them to come to how we do in Tuba Chat. When we want somebody to run our playlist, they'll end up meeting up in Instagram. And then they'll talk about it there. That's the easiest way than trying to do it in a chat for me. I don't know about anybody else, but I think, to meet up somewhere else, you find, say, I want you're doing right. Please run this playlist. And then they could meet you in Instagram. Say if somebody else come and they run that favorite too, then they'll let you know, and then you can meet up in Instagram or Facebook or whatever you have. And yeah, get started. That's all I can tell you. And
Yeah.
believe me, there's a lot of people out there want to run playlists. But I'm gonna say this because I
Oh.
learned this the hard way.
Oh.
Okay, say if you have a playlist. I don't even think my playlist was 20 hours. I don't think it was because I really didn't know how to, know how many hours. And that's why I say old creators, they know. Okay, they had my little old bitty playlist, and they give me one that will run for days and days.
Hmm.
Okay. And
Yeah.
the only reason I continue to run that one, but I learned because I promised. And I told, what was the Pete? I asked him a question. He probably not forgot about it. He said, well, Betty, since you did it, take your time and run it, but run it. But I learned from there that everybody ain't the same. So it's up to you though. I've ran long ones for somebody, but they got 2 or 3 channels. Then they run, then they'll run my stuff 2 or 3 times.
Hmm.
But I always meet up and I'll say, how long is your playlist? And usually most people, you go to my channel, you'll see I have them 20 hours, 10 hours, 5 hours. And normally I try to get something close to yours is what now everybody don't do that. I think Warmstrong might not do that either. But you want to try to get somebody, if you got 20 hours, then you try to get somebody, if they got 18 to 16, run it. That ain't that much difference. But if they got one that goes on for days, game us, then you y'all got some long playlists.
I'm a
Jesus.
I'm gonna call out my girl. I love her to death, but Sheena, you need to stop making so much damn content.
She
I ran
know
I
all the
ran one of her
Sheena.
playlists. It took me 4 days
I know what you're talking about.
to
She
get through
know.
that whole
Sheena
playlist.
know. Sheena, you know, no. She may not
She
still be on here, but she may be knowing. But I'm very aware of that because I always know what goes around comes around. I, I strongly believe that. So I try not to say I don't do wrong stuff, y'all, but I try to really stand by that rule that be fair,
Yep.
because and you get more. You
Oh
really
yeah.
do. You get a lot more. And it might not even be a YouTube thing. It could be a home thing,
Hmm.
you know. Because at first, when I started YouTube, my husband used to be in my videos sometime, but now he don't. And but he helps a lot on the back end.
Hmm.
So I don't have to cook. I don't have to, I still, I told y'all I ain't cleaned the house for about 8 months. I ain't gonna even lie. My house was so dirty. And I didn't cook for all the months. I cook now, like I even think now, okay, what am I already know what I'm gonna cook today? Because I need to be doing something because you don't want to kill you who helping you too. So but yeah, sometimes that back help is a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
help when you, and that's one thing I hear a lot of people saying that their mate or partner saying, that's all you do is YouTube. That's all y'all doing too. So y'all better listen. But he never said that though. He said, I'm gonna give you the freedom, and see how it works, you know. Because this isn't the first time I've like did something out on my own. Like even when I work with pregnant women and stuff, I have worked for myself forever. So, and I've been pretty successful with that. So I guess he said, hey, he thought I said I got a check today too. He told me, you got a check? I said, I ain't got no check. That's not even what I said. Boy, you should have seen him get happy. I mean, that's what you said. You got to check. I keep my, yeah, okay, junkyard. So
You-
you tell how many hours in each one, right? I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna look at it too. Okay,
I
I can
definitely
always.
like
I
how you
got the
said.
hours, but I can always use the hours. I
I
can use
definitely
it.
like how you said about the back end help because like my wife,
Mm-hmm.
she supports me so much. She's the one
Mm-hmm.
that bought me that Elgato green screen. Like she knew that this was
Okay.
something that I was serious about,
Yeah.
and so she went ahead and got me that green screen. And like when she
Mm-hmm. That
makes
was
dinner,
nice.
she'll set
Uh-huh.
my plate right over here and say, "Hey, babe,
Mm-hmm.
this is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you want to eat it,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead." You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like, yeah, I totally feel you on the whole back end help. Because that
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's nice to have people that support you on YouTube. That's virtual though. Like
Yeah.
that still don't make up for
Home.
in real life. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
because
I
like,
do understand.
yeah, yeah. I mean, these YouTube
I
streets, like we
do
said,
understand. My guest room was oh, trying to see
right.
y'all men don't have to worry about that trying to change clothes. Try that. Oh, child, it don't look like it used to look. But good goodness.
I mean, my
Some
oldest son, he even gives me some support too. Like he'll say, "Dad, man, that was crazy show, man." Or he'll say, "Oh man, I would have talked about this, or I would have talked about that." So sometimes he gives me topics to talk about on the show. He gets excited when I go live. It's like
yeah.
that, that that's my dad right there,
Yeah.
man.
Is that the 14-year-old or
Yeah, yeah,
in 4 more years he can start his channel?
yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't trust him at 16. I trust you more at 18.
He can be 40 years old. I still ain't gonna trust him.
You ain't gonna let him. It's so funny. I know. I look at my granddaughter, she'll be 9. And I looked at her the other day, I'm like, you gotta take them shorts off. Yeah, but my baby
Right,
is gone.
right.
She is grown. Oh my God. Oh, now you Polar, I tell you, those kids they grow up, and then she talking about grandma. When I get old enough, I want to wear my mama clothes. I'm like, uh-uh.
Girl, you better get comfortable in the clothes you got on right now. It's
She
gonna be a
better
long
be.
right.
She better be. Junkyard Gamers say some playlists are rather 30 minutes to 2 to 3 hours. Why didn't you make any longer? I mean, that's fine, but I just wonder why didn't you make any longer? Like 10, 15, 20 hours. I mean, 2 to 3 hours is fine, but I'm just saying because they could, get a couple of them. But what I'm gonna do, everybody, I'm gonna go back over. I'm gonna make sure I go back over this chat, and I'm gonna look and see what some people are asking, and go from there. Because like I say, Butter Roll Boutique, you definitely can get some help on that end. Because I do understand about feeling lost a little bit. So I won't, definitely won't forget about you. And Carol, we ain't gonna forget about you and your playlist. But you know what? Talk to Jamie a little bit too, because she might be able to get other people so that you can run their playlist, and that might be a good place to start. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. He said he kept them short because he know. Okay. Okay. Hey, I got you. I do. I
Yeah,
got you on that end.
yeah.
I
I
really
understand
do.
that. I
Oh
understand
yeah.
that. But if you got a true supporter, they'll still run it. Like I
Oh,
said, Sheena, 4 days. I ran that playlist.
I
Not
know. I
once.
told you I
Not
am.
once.
What's right?
Twice. So 8 days of my laptop's life has been burned away.
I ain't never went 8 days though. I went. The first
Ooh.
one was the longest one. Then the rest was, 20 hours, something like that, or 30 hours, or something like that.
Yeah.
But God, I'm trying to. Derek, the exercise guy, he the one. He has the real long one. I told him he need to break up. But
Mm.
I ran his, and then in turn he ran mine on two or three of his channels. So and he did, and that wasn't even the. I just ran it, and then he came back and said um, that he'll run mine on his other channels. So it all panned out. Yeah,
Okay.
they do have other things to do, and it is convenient. Heck, I'll run 2 hours in no time.
Well, that brings up a good question. So now, what is the most optimal way to, in your opinion, Miss Gathers, what is the most optimal way to run somebody's playlist? Do you just run it, or do you have a special thing that you do, like when an episode is over, you hit the like button, or do you wait till the whole list runs and hit
Mm.
the like button? Like,
Mm.
what do you do when
I
you run somebody?
said I tell everybody there is no special way. You do what's comfortable. Some people comment, on some of them. Some people comment on all of them. Some people comment on the first just to let them know, hey, I'm here. And then when it's over, then some people will say, okay, I'm done. Or, something. Some people want proof.
Mm,
A couple of people want proof that you ran it. Um,
right,
so, it's different ways, but it don't, and definitely don't make it mute. I do know that. Don't mute it. You could
right,
take it down as low as you want. And a lot of people don't have the time to make comments. They just run it,
okay,
so just for them doing it on their time, I don't, so long as it gets ran. That's what I say. So long as it
okay,
get ran and you promise to do it, because they say some people don't run them, and I hope people don't do that one, but I can only imagine. But I've heard people say some people say they're gonna do it and they
right,
don't do it. So
yeah, yep. And that
I
kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about my integrity. Like, if I
yeah,
told you that I ran your playlist,
yes, I ran your. I know.
right, and
That's what I wanted to tell somebody one time. I wanted to say I ran it. I don't know. I got to show proof. I wasn't paid. I
I
went
mean,
on ahead,
I
but you know what? I went on ahead and did it. But then after that, if somebody asks for proof, I'm not doing it because I ran it. Now I don't know what else to tell you, So
Right.
I have to
Yes.
trust you. You trust me, I trust you. I said I was
Yep.
gonna do it, but I'm not doing that again. I'm not. I just,
Yep.
I know why
Absolutely.
people do it, but
You shouldn't hold up everybody to that
yeah,
one standard. People,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
people that have a higher standard. They're cut from a different cloth, and you need to treat them as
Yeah, and
such.
that's another thing we have to understand. We're all different. We're in all different stages of life, you
Yep.
know. And look at me. I say I'm retired and I still can't keep up. You, even if I sat on here 24 hours a day, I can't. I
Right.
can't. So, but like I say, my son, I know that's all he did basically was because he did football. And yeah, his group is still going. He's not even doing it now, and his group is still going. The group that he started, they be on the telephone still talking back and forth.
That's what's
So
up. That's what's up.
yeah, but he had to do a lot, and he has a big family, so he had to go where they paying you at. You can't play around when you gotta say I'm chilling. you got to
Ooh.
you got
Man.
yeah, you got to work.
Right.
That's the bottom line. So, and thank goodness he knows he has to take care of his family. That's one thing I could say. Both of them, yeah, you got to take care of your family. So Betty and everyone, I'm going to take a hot bath and sleep. This is the first time I ever got my feel better. I'm gonna make after I get off of here, I'm sure I'm gonna stay on about 20 minutes, and then we gonna make him go and get him a hot toddy or something over there. Tell your wife we say get your orange, and it don't taste good. Even if you put honey or whatever, it still don't taste good.
Yes, it's still
But
nasty regardless.
yeah, but it get the job done. I can say that. All
Yep.
that extra vitamin C is in the peelings instead of the orange, really.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like they say, like when they would cook with slavery time, they would cook like collard greens, and they'll give the slaves the juice, and the
Hmm.
juice had all the nutrients.
Yep.
And they said they was getting stronger and stronger. they had what they call it, pot liquor. Is what they
Yep.
call it.
Yep. Yep.
Yep,
Pot
pot.
liquor.
Come
Yep.
on, people. They had words for everything.
Yep.
Oh my God. I
And that's
just
what makes our culture so unique and
yeah,
diverse.
so unique. And we can take any part of the animal and make a dinner taste real.
Yep.
Chicken back, the chicken,
Yep.
whatever,
Yep.
chitlins. People talk about that, they can make anything taste good.
Right. Yep.
And that's why I say, really, I don't know about the younger people, but we really have the upper hand. If we don't have nothing, we know how to make something out of nothing.
So. Yep.
We
Exactly.
really,
Something out of nothing. Yep.
we can really do it. And sometimes I say the poorer you are, the better it is because you know, I used to work with teen parents. They used to take the whites and cut them in half to make them last long. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I hope it was just for the pee is what they did, but they would cut them in half. That's why I say people don't know about being poor. You come up with a lot of stuff. So, but this has really been a great afternoon just from a dog, girl, from a present. Miss Butterroll, look what you started today. And I was going to lay on the couch and not do nothing, is what I was going to do. But YouTube has turned out to be, I've made such great friends. I really have. And that's
Oh
what
yeah.
I wanted too. I really wanted to make great friends because families stay so far. Look at my son, 10,000 miles away. I have one that's about 3 or 4 miles away. So you need to still be in contact with people because that really helps your mind too. Is and that help you stay. Somebody junkyard done said something. Here's a science experiment. Take a slice of orange peel, squeeze it at a flame. The peel has flame.
They trying to get y'all to trying to get you to make a bomb or something.
It probably does. I'm sure they put stuff on. I'm sure that they put, but just think it done soaked into the orange. So either way, you gonna get it. It's just like with organic food. When you think about it, in the soil, there's chemicals already. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You may not
Yep.
spray it, but what I say, the organic is the best you're gonna get. You know what I mean? Even though we know that nothing's chemical free, it's
Right.
gonna be the best. Okay, junkyard, you take your little 6 step and take your. But I am, I'm gonna definitely go over this chat, see who came in. I missed something. Somebody said something about.
That's what I
Yeah.
do also. I go through
Yes,
my
ma'am.
former my live streams and I'll
Mhm.
start, okay, this person came through, this person came through,
Mhm.
and then I'll
Okay.
compare it to it. I do have a list of
Mhm.
people that don't show up and
Mhm.
ones that do show up.
Okay.
The ones that
Okay.
show up now, I do have a little leeway,
Uh-huh.
like say like Warmstrong Adventures, for instance.
Uh-huh.
He does a lot of traveling, so
Yeah.
he's not going to be on my lives every single solitary
Uh-huh.
week. You
Uh-huh.
know, but so I keep him a lot on the still
Mhm.
active list. But
Uh-huh.
now, if you ain't came through in like a month or so, nope, you getting put on that
You get
in,
the
inactive
oh
list.
Lord. He done put us on
I put the people on the inactive list.
the active
So I
list.
will not come to your lives. I will not leave no comments. I will not run a playlist or nothing. Because I got 40 real people
Yeah.
that deserves my support. And I'm not trying to
Yeah.
be an a-hole. I'm not.
Yeah, I understand.
It, it's just
Yeah.
that it's just that my support to me is
Uh-huh.
very valuable. For one, it takes a lot of time because I just don't sit on my butt
Uh-huh.
and just say, type a whole lot of stuff out, some jarble stuff. Yeah, I do have some canned replies that I use a lot,
Yeah.
but but there are times when if something strikes me from a video,
Uh-huh.
that's a real comment. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And plus, people, unless I let people know
Uh-huh.
I'm disabled. I don't have two hands to be typing out everything. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I got three bad tail kids. You see, you see them bleeding into the sinks. I didn't told them to sit down like about 4 or 5 times, and they up. What daddy doing? What
Yeah,
daddy
they
doing?
want to know what daddy doing.
Right, right. So, so no, it's not me being a jerk. It's just that when you consider yourself a supporter,
Uh-huh.
the people that referring back to what you said earlier, you're invested. You want to support those people
Yeah,
as
they
much you
support
can.
you.
So
Yeah.
you want to show up for their lives. You want to show up
Yeah.
for their premieres. You want to make sure that you watch that video,
Yeah.
regardless of how long it is, to make a general, a a real comment.
Hmm.
People that don't want that, I just shove them to the side.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
The YouTube streets is alive and kicking. That's all I
yeah,
gotta say.
warm, warm stuff.
I
You a
know he
fool.
said,
You
"Oh,
a
he gonna
fool.
make a note to his."
You a fool. You know what I
And he
meant. You know
listen,
what I
and
meant.
he keep receipts, honey. He don't throw away nothing. I'm too lazy to go through receipts. I'm like, I know I was right, but I'm too lazy. So I'll let
Right.
you be right for that. Oh, Jamie talking about her daughter, her and sister going crazy over the doll.
Heck
And
yeah.
tell Carrie she can't have my doll either. She get that dress she want. Her daughter sent me her wish list. I asked her to send me a wish list. And she's 16 and she sent this dress. I ain't give you that dress. I'm gonna get it for her. But I'm like, I ain't give you that dress. Ah, them is hugging, them is hip hugging dresses.
I get you that dress when you turn 21.
But I guess because when I was young, I was the rebel with the clothes on, and We wore like really, really short dresses when I came along, if your parents allowed it. And my mom used to fuss up at it so much. And what I did, I got smart. And that's why I say kids get smart on your parents. I wanted a skirt and I wanted a top because then I'll be able to roll up the skirt when I got to school and roll it down when I went home. So that's what I'm saying. I tell people and that's why I never was. If my kids was doing what they supposed to do, I never fussed about clothes. I never, and it came from childhood. It really did because parents would tell their daughters not to be around me because of the way I dress. But then I tell people I wasn't doing that. I was just dressing. I had a
Right.
smart mama, so I had that up in my brain. But I just like short clothes. That was just what it was. But hey, Zalika. But then when my boys came along, one didn't wear his pants down, one did. So long to me, you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're doing your schoolwork, you're doing I didn't care. I and every parents, I always see parents like, pull your pants up, pull you. I'm like, soon as they get out the door, they pulling them pants down. You
Yep.
just wait.
Yep.
Malika Jaha Peace. Let me tell you about she don't have um a channel. But this has been from the first. You hear me? This one, when you call cousin, because that's how I started off. When I don't see Zalika, I be like, what I did? what what I did, I would get down and she would say, what's meant for you will come. But that name right there, I will never forget it.
Yep.
Zalika Jaha P. She has been here oof,
Yep.
from the beginning. But yeah, but getting back to clothes, I know sometimes with parents, it's kind of hard, seeing your kids dressing like that. But sometimes I think parents forget what it was like to be a kid. I do. I think,
Yes.
and I think at my age, I'm probably the oddball in the thing. But sometimes I think we do forget that,
Oh yeah.
because I even hear my husband say a couple, and I say, you would be doing the same thing if you was their age, you know. Not now. I'm gonna tell you now. I was if I had my son, I gotta bring my son on him. I was who I told you I'm perfect for raising boys. But I just think this clothes thing, I think even if they dyed their hair blue. But one thing I didn't let them do now until you turn 18 is pierce your ears. I wouldn't let them pierce it. And you know what? Nobody ever my oldest might have when he went to the service. He don't have it now. But they didn't end up doing it when they left. And no tattoos. Nobody ever asked me about a tattoo because tattoos probably wasn't a big thing
Mm.
at that time. But yeah. So but kids are different. This is a whole y'all got a whole different
Oh yeah.
a whole a whole y'all, I don't know how y'all do it. I know how you do it. I always tell people I know how you do it. But yeah, I got about 8 good minutes. This has been a great 3 hours. A great 3 hours. I'm hoping Mr. Sicky Wicky over there is all right for the I had put it up, but then I took it back down. I said, well, let me wait and see because I want it's all ready to go.
Mm.
But I had took it back down because I just wasn't because I know how I feel not to feel good.
Yeah.
And at least you gave me enough time to say, hey, because some people they wait to the and even if some people can get sick at the last minute, so I'm gonna take that back right there. But just not to call
Yeah.
and you just don't know. At least give me a call because you could have been in an accident or or something could have happened
Right.
that you couldn't make it. So
Yep.
but yeah,
It, it's
I'm
called
gonna
common courtesy.
yeah, yeah, please and thank you. We kind of forgot about that one too.
Not me, 'cause I used to get slapped every time I
I
didn't
did
say it.
it.
That's why I got this big old cleft on the back of my head.
all I all I had to do was look. They be like, oh, they be done. Jump to attention. You know? What that mean? What that mean? I remember one of my friends, she had her kids late. And we were in the store one day and the kids were just running and running and and then she said, "Well, how do you expect for me to stop it?" I said, "Oh, you asking me?" I say what I would do. Wait, with another. What I would do, we would go in the store. I say, now then, what you need to do, you go talk to them, make them stop, and then go home. And then you take them home, talk to them. Then you go back to the store. They act up again. Then there is a consequence the next time. And
Right.
then you take them back home, talk to them again with the consequence, and then you go back to the stuff. But you know what? That takes time. And a lot of people don't want time to do it.
Right.
And I will guarantee you they won't be running through them clothes again. Look
I wish my mom would have did that.
at
She didn't do that. Before
I
we got
should.
out the car, she was like, Daryl, don't go in here acting no
Well, that's
damn
what I'm
fool.
saying. I didn't have to do it. I was explaining about hers. I ain't have to do that with mine.
And I got my tail whooped. If I started running around them clothes, my mama snatched me
I know. It
by the
wasn't no
side of my
running.
shirt
You
and
kidding me?
pow! Boy, start running again and
Yeah.
see what happened.
It's the parenting skills. Zalika, parenting skills. Parenting skills.
Yep.
Parenting. Like kids don't have a bedtime. Why?
That
Why?
that
That
blows
is
my
the
mind.
time when that's your time. I'm saying, why? Why? My kids used to go to bed 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. They was in the bed. Got it took a while before that time went up, you know.
Yep.
But no, it's the parenting skills. And then you have to always remember too, Zalika, a lot of moms have not been parented.
That is true because like we used to have Big Mama. You know who Big Mama is.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
We don't got Big Mama no more. We barely got grandmothers.
I know.
We got women that are 30 years old
I
being
I know.
called grandmother.
Grandmas.
Don't
I
make no
had
sense.
yeah. I had one client, her mom was 20, what, 24 or 20. She had her 14, so she had to be 28 because then her daughter had a baby at 14. What, 28 years old? Grandmama. What? You ain't even grown. Hey,
Ain't no
drunken chef, I see you. I see. Yes, but Zalika,
drink
I would
chef.
strongly, yes, parenting. And some kids just gonna do what they're gonna do. Nah, ain't no
Right.
100%. Some kids'
Right.
minds are just made up. They're not little soldiers, and I tell people they're not little dogs and pets. They're human beings. So they're gonna do basically if they want to behave, they're gonna behave.
Right.
But you need a parent. You don't need a mama to be a friend. You really
Right.
you really don't. But parenting would be nice if but what you gonna do if you haven't been parented? What you gotta give? You got
Yeah.
and that's why the ones that truly parent really put as much in your children as you can. That's what you do. Zalika said, I'm a 60s kid, and my children as well as my grandchildren know and know better.
Right. Facts. Man.
They be looking too, boy.
Right. Do do something bad. Where she at? Okay. Okay. She ain't saw me until you get slapped in the back of the head. It's like, man, how she see me? Man. Ooh, Lord
And
have
then
mercy.
people think that they'll say in the old days they used to beat you. They didn't have to beat us all the time. Talking about beat us when all they had to do was look at us, and
Right.
we go there. You look at your eye. Mommy, your eyes go down. Oh,
Right. Right.
mama, yeah.
Right.
But honestly, we didn't, and I can't even remember. By the time I was 12, I don't think I even got a spanking after that. I really don't, because you knew what to do. You know,
Right.
even going to church now. You know how they have the daycare in the back. We ain't had it when we went no church.
Right. You better sit your ass
I
right there.
know, and my children.
You better not move.
I know my children, and you know what I say too is the way they're dressed up. I
Hmm.
say they can go to church any kind of way they want. I say now, when my kids went, they had their little tie, their little suit, so they know it when they were going somewhere.
Right.
It's a joke, but that,
Right.
and they just was raised up with it. So yes, we had to go outside with our babies and stuff. But when they got a certain age, they knew that was just
You
something
just
we
didn't do it.
did.
Yep.
Yeah, but now you need a daycare. Daycare for what? Everybody need to be out there enjoying the service. That's what.
Right. Right.
But we didn't. People really think we got spanked all the time, but
Oh,
unless your parent was abusive, like now, you know what I mean? I didn't
yeah.
have an abusive parent. So yeah, she slapped me side my head though. But I
Oh
deserved
yeah.
it. Gave me a couple of chances.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Now I ain't gonna lie. I deserved a lot of that. I'm not, I know, a lot of people don't believe in spankings and stuff, and that's your household. My mother said all my papa had to do was look at us and you would have thought we were mummies.
Right.
But you know what scares me though? This is what scares me. When I see it's a husband and wife household and the kids don't listen to daddy, that scares me. It because basically, even when they act up to me, they should say, all right, you ain't treat mama like that now. So but when kids don't listen to their daddy, that scares me. It really does. It's like, okay, kids running the house, y'all.
Yeah.
But
And
it
that's
is. It's parenting. It is.
yep.
And they know
Absolutely.
they would say it themselves that it's parenting. They would, but they can't stay consistent. They give in. And it's
Yep.
hard to be consistent. You want to give in.
Yep.
So, but I have been here 3 hours and 1 minute. I thank all of you. I'm definitely gonna look through this because Fat Ninja put people on probation.
It's not because I'm putting people on
One
probation.
strong, one strong.
Clink
You're
clink.
gonna be on probation.
No, no, not y'all
Oh,
too.
we.
I
I
know.
know
I
exactly.
know.
I'm teasing. Like
No.
what? You better get over there.
Hey, I'm a very supportive person. I support so many because with YouTube, like you said earlier, Betty, there are so many awesome people that I've met that I would have never, ever, ever met before in my life.
Oh yeah,
So, I get attached, like you said, invested. And I want to
yeah.
give them as much support as I possibly can. But, we all here to grow too. So, but
Mm-hmm.
you still have to, weed out the good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Carol
You just
said
got to
she
do it.
heading over. She heading over to you. Carol is so funny. She's a man. I know. Did
Thank
you
you,
ever go?
Carol.
Oh, you been to her
No,
shower with them little
no,
pans. She
no,
cooked
no.
one strip of bacon at a time. I said, "Yeah, I'll be that star with that one piece of bacon."
No, it's just I truly believe you get in, you get back what you put in.
Oh yeah.
But there's so much. I don't want to say trash. There, are
Uh-huh.
ju- there, there are so many people that have ulterior motives. I'll say that those people, yeah, sure, they're numbers to you, okay, and that's where they need to stay as numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put no emotional effort into that.
Mm-hmm.
Those people that truly support you, that's what you pour all your
All your energy. Yep.
yes, you pour it in there, and you will get
Mm-hmm.
so much back. You will get
Yep.
so much back.
Yep. That is so true. So Miss Butterroll Boutique, Miss Doretha, look what Miss Butter did. She brought all us here today. I wasn't even supposed to be here. Thank you again so much. And even paying for the shipping. Shipping it shipping is
Man,
woo.
crazy.
I know. Thank you. And I'm telling you, I thank you so much. But everybody, I'm gonna be on to only probably for an hour, a little over an hour tomorrow at 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. So please come back and hopefully we'll have Mr. Sicky Wiki here.
Sicky wicky.
Yeah, he gonna make himself a hot toddy, everybody. Okay.
Oh Lord have
Okay.
mercy.
Well, I don't want you to leave, Ninja. I'm gonna say bye to everybody. Thanks so much, everybody, for sticking here with me. And I hope to see all of y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.
Have a good one, people.
Yeah.